going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the International Collector Senate. Very exciting show tonight for you guys. A lot to talk about. But first, let me welcome the fellas. We got D-Lo in the house. Modoc Mike in the house. The House of Pancakes in the house. What's going on?
The House of Pancakes, really?
What's going on, guys?
Pleasure to have me.
Yes, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So how you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there, you know, same old thing.
All right, guys, don't talk too much. You guys are crowding the mic. So, so let me see who's in the chat tonight real quick. Let's see. Robbie Dre, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Cobra's Collection, my friend. Cobra's Collection, I don't know if you guys saw. He's doing, he posted a picture of the Kingdom Come Superman completely undressed. I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's going to body swap. I can't wait to see that. Don't forget to post because I definitely want to see where you're going with that. He took the head off. He took the body apart. Took the clothing off. Robbie Dre in the house. The Collector, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Cobra's Collection. What's up, my collectors? What's up, man? What's going on? What's up, Bobby Ray? What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Eric, what's happening? Asmus just released. Yes, sir. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Insane One, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Thule, my buddy. Thank you for being here, my friend. Bad Boy for Life, what's going on? Yes, it's a party tonight. Saying hello to D-Lo. He's on, they're all on allergy medication, so just bear with them. Thule. Saying hi to Thule. Talia, my friend, what's going on? Puerto Rican Sith Lord, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Oh, you made it, finally. Yeah, he's always busy at work. Let's see. Saying hello to Modoc Mike.
Best friends.
This guy.
You play nice tonight.
Oh, man. Cobra's Collection. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait, my friend. I can't wait for that. Let's see what you're going to do with that. All right. Let's see. Who else is Commander Green? My friend Harold. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. All right, guys. So, got a few topics tonight to talk about. A few things were announced just now. We were just looking at a couple pictures of something that was literally announced a few minutes ago. A few announcements for pre-orders as well for some third-party figures that I want to get into because it seems like there is a little bit of buzz going on with these figures. And there's one specific figure. I understand why the hype is going on. And it's because we don't have one of these figures in our collection right now. And it's one of these figures that, you know, it's such a big deal figure. And I think it's going to be, the character is going to be coming up soon in one of the Marvel movies eventually. So I think that's why people are getting a little excited as well for this third-party figure. So so guys, the raffle filled finally. I'm going to run it right after the stream. So stay tuned for that. Don't go anywhere. The Collector ready for the list. Awesome. All right, guys. So first, like Eric mentioned, we're going to start with that topic because it was literally announced like seconds ago. We're going to look into this guy. Anybody here? I already know what the panel thinks, but just say it in public anyway. What do you guys think of this figure and of the brand in general? Because I didn't know that you guys felt that way about the brand.
Well, I guess I'll go since clearly that's a hint that we're talking about what I said before the stream started.
So both of you guys.
Yeah, no, I'll defend myself. It's okay. My sugar's up. I'm good to go. So I mean, listen. I mean, as I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and I have 0 to my name because this company holds the license to it. Just full disclosure there. So I've been tempted to get into Lord of the Rings collecting for a long time, and I've seen a million of these promo photos from Asmus Toys, and then I see the in-hand products, and I'm always disappointed. So at this stage of the game, I mean, this has been maybe 4 or 5 years I've been seeing Asmus Toys making this line, and the last Gandalf looked really, really good, and a lot of people had a lot of concerns about it in hand, and myself included, which is why I canceled my pre-order of it at that time. And I'm at the stage with Asmus that I don't believe it. I'm not going to believe it until I actually see it. So until further notice, until I actually see a good looking Gandalf from this company, I'm absolutely not going to support them. That's just me. But I may go the in-art route. We'll see.
All right, so we have Rob Garcia. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. We have Fake Howard Chan in the house. Great collection, Flavio. Sorry, my friend. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it.
That's the fake Howard Chan.
Oh man. Go ahead, Mike. What about you? How do you feel about this?
Boring. Asmus, boring. Nothing there. I mean, I like Lord of the Rings, but not enough to buy figures from the movie.
Oh, you don't like what? Just the company asked us to buy figures?
Yeah. Like nothing's impressed me. You know what I mean? They're not. So is better than them. Clearly, you know what I mean. And what do they have? They have the Gandalf. That's it. They have that little googly-eyed troll from the movie. What do they? What do they got? They got. I just actually pulled up their website. They got a couple fucking zombies. Nothing.
Well. In their defense, right? I've been collecting Asmus since the first figure, the first what is that called? Devil May Cry figure. So I have the entire line. The thing about my opinion about Asmus is that they do. When they show you promo pictures like you see on the screen right now, for some reason, they never tend to look exactly like what they promote. So the promo pictures are always better, and than the final product, as they should be. We don't really complain about that with Hot Toys that much when we know the promo pictures are usually always better than the final product, even though. Hot Toys is 1,000% better than Asmus, right? But like I said, I have the entire Devil May Cry line, literally, all of them and doubles of them, of some of them, because they come with different accessories and stuff like that. And I don't have any complaint. I'm looking at them right now. They look great. They're all great. All the
Yeah, but they're based off video games, though, right?
Right.
So they don't have that real lifelike appearance. They're based off.
Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I thought you meant like in general, like their products suck. No, like I said, the line that I own, all of the ones that I own, they look amazing in my opinion. The bodies are great. Nothing feels cheap. Nothing's cheap quality. Nothing. They don't half-ass on accessories. They'll give you as much as they can. What's coming next from the last Devil May Cry video game is the Black Panther and the bird. I forget what type of bird that is, but those two figures are coming out soon, and I know because I'm waiting for them. So I order everything Devil May Cry for them. Again, I don't have an issue with them. They look great. Again, yes, they're from a video game. But when it comes to, Lord of the Rings, I've said multiple times I don't collect them. I don't have anything Lord of the Rings. So I wouldn't know what their likeness of, human characters would be like because I don't own anything. But I do know that once you see a picture, a promo picture, and then you see people taking their own pictures, for some reason, they never look the same.
It's not for some reason, just because it's a bait and switch, my man. It looks beautiful in these promo pictures. I mean,
It really does.
I've constantly have seen these photos and been 100% knocked on my socks because they look so darn good. Then the same thing I was saying before, once it gets in hand, it's not the same figure that I pre-ordered. You know what I mean? And to your point, yeah, Hot Toys can skew away from like the proto picks every now and then. But one thing you got to give credit to, 9 out of 10 times Hot Toys is pretty close to what we saw in the pictures.
Right. No, of course. Yeah, they're you know, like I said, you're not. I'm not comparing, you know, Hot Toys likeness to Asmus likeness at all. But we know that, you know, multiple times the promo picture of Hot Toys look better than, you know, the final product, and you know we're mostly okay with that. Rob says, Howard, please give us Padme and Windu.
Facts, please.
Oh man, yeah, imagine that's real Howard.
No, he doesn't give a shit. Are you kidding me? He's counting his $100 bills right now
from Toys Wonderland purchases. This comes with a yeah. I don't know what the price is. Let me see if no, it's not on here. But yeah, so these are a couple of pictures. Hold on, let me take this off. Yeah, these are a couple of pictures. They only have, I think, 4 pictures on here. So this is the horse. The horse looks beautiful. This thing looks amazing. What?
That's kind of disappointing for me. I mean, like, I don't have any Asmus stuff, but Lord of the Rings is like my second favorite IP of all time besides Harry Potter. So, like, I love that they have figures made for them, but I wish Hot Toys would make them.
I think if Hot Toys would have made a 1/6 Lone Ranger, I think this horse would have went perfectly with that.
And this is rooted though?
Yeah, it's all rooted. Puerto Rico says it's 380. Oh my god. Axel, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. And
the hair probably comes all poofy when you get it out of the box.
Look at that, 456 shipped to Jersey. Wow. That's a lot.
For this?
Bulldog is saying absolutely not. And then look, it comes with the staff, the blade, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hands, so 5 pairs of hands, a cloak, the horse, the base with the grass,
and a ton of regret.
Yeah.
And right there, the figure is like the skin tone is way off right there.
Like he's super tan compared to the rest of them.
He went to the beach.
You know,
it's not 456, it's 436. He meant to say. All right, so anybody in the chat getting this? Anybody excited for this? Anybody looking forward to this? Obviously, Flavio, what about you? You say you don't have anything of this.
I've never gotten any Asmus, so I can't really say much about them. I don't know how their bodies are, you know. So the figure looks great. The promo pics look awesome. I think the likeness to Gandalf the White in, you know, most shots look really good. Skin tone, you know, looks kind of off in other pictures, but tailoring looks pretty good for the most part. But I mean, I don't know about Asmus. However you
nickname this one Gandalf the Tanned.
This is the boots.
But like, it looks nice. It looks really nice, like in pictures.
Cobra saying nope, bad boy pass. And so I'm getting this. I'm sure. See, there you go. Hopefully it'll improve. Absolutely.
And then also like talking about this, like thinking about the Innar Gandalf that's coming out. Like I've never collected Innar either, but I don't know.
Would you consider getting this at all, or like not?
I would. No, I'd rather consider getting the Innar version. To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, same here.
Like
I'm no Innar fanboy, but that looks better.
Yeah, not even to be fanboy, but it just looks better. And I really love Lord of the Rings. Like that's the crazy.
Well,
part.
you would expect it to be better at least, right? From Innar.
Well, that's the thing. I would hope so because of, let's just say, the buzz that's going around of them, but as well that everybody knows, like, we don't have any in art, so we can't even say that as well. We could get in art and it could be like Asmus to other people. I mean, I don't collect Asmus, like I said, but in that aspect, I don't know. So, but it looks better in the promo pictures. So
Yeah, that's a fair point, Flavio. I mean, does anybody remember what the going price is for the in-art Gandalf by chance?
and that's another thing too. It's probably a lot more, probably double the price of this one, but
Yeah, 530. That in art Gandalf.
it's a shot in the
530.
dark though. It's a shot in the dark for this
From where?
new
From
company,
Inner? Oh,
so-
Inner, you said?
Yeah, 529. I see it on Spec Fiction. 529.
I'd rather gamble with that.
Oh, 1/6
than
figure. I mean,
get this
that's
Asmus.
no horse.
Right.
That's a figure for 500.
Where's my horse with that money?
Yeah, but you're getting
Where's my
better
horse?
quality material.
No, you
and
would
stuff,
think though.
supposedly.
That's the thing. You don't know if it's better quality. You think
but
You
that's-
know? Yeah, they haven't done. You haven't seen them yet.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Theoretically,
Asmus. How long?
theoretically.
Asmus has been around at least what? 3 years? 4 years? 5 years?
Asmus more than that.
Yeah, longer than that. But I mean, I see your point though, Mike. I mean, they've been doing the 1/6 game a lot longer than in art is, and again,
Right.
Yeah, I
we don't
guess
know what we're gonna get.
I'd
Like,
buy
I
the
mean-
in art before I'd buy the. I'd buy the. I guess the Asmus before the in art because, you know. I guess you know what you're
Right.
getting with the
You
Asmus.
kind of know what you're getting with Azimuth. You know, whether you're 100% like love it, you still know what you're getting. But
Right.
That
you don't have
close-up,
anything in
though.
art at all. We don't know anything about in art other than what we've been shown. You rather play the safe. I can respect that.
Yeah.
that. For me, I'm the other way around on this one here, just because I hate Azimuth this much. I'm sorry. But in art, you know, I did get to see the Vegas Expo, and I did see the Gandalf. It looked pretty good. The Aragon did not look good. That one did not look good. That one definitely needs to go back in the shop. But you know, to be honest with you, for me with Lord of the Rings, like I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings, but I wouldn't get every single one if I'm being
See, I
honest.
would complete a whole line because
I-
I love Lord of the Rings that much. That's just
I would probably get Gandalf, Gimli, Legolas, and Aragon. I'd probably
well,
skip
yeah,
on
of
Frodo
course,
and
the
Sam,
Fellowship.
You know?
I would get the Fellowship for sure, and
Right.
then maybe if there was a Golem, I'd probably pick that up too.
This is the one Mike was talking about. What is this thing called?
Golem, probably.
Gollum. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's Asmus.
This is Asmus, yeah.
See, I don't know. I probably wouldn't pick that up just because of how much you guys are saying that it's. I mean,
Yeah, you
look
gotta
at
wait
it.
for Hot Toys. I don't know. I would wait. I mean, like, and it might be a long time, but
Right, yeah, and that's
You
what
worth
I'm
the wait.
saying. Like, just for me coming into the game like now and then hearing that InArt is doing Gandalf, it makes me kind of hype. But then at the same time, like for me, I wish Hot Toys would do it overall, no matter what, because I know I would completely get every single figure that they come out with, and it would be dope because I know Hot Toys probably would come out with each line for each of the movies, like the Fellowship, the Twin Towers, and then the Return of the King, and
Sure.
that would be dope. And then if they even dipped into the Hobbit movies, forget about it. That would be awesome. You could have all your little hobbits and stuff.
I think we all want Hot Toys to do it, but the reality is we all know that Hot Toys
Yeah,
is too busy to take on another IP.
Well,
right
but
now.
then think about it though. Didn't they release that picture of that they're taking on the Harry
Yeah, the
Potter
Little cosplay
supposedly?
baby things. Yeah, the little cosplay baby
Yeah,
things.
but that prints money though. I mean, that's straight up like you can get the kids involved with that one. I mean, it's a whole nother
Right.
level of it there.
And that's the
You
thing.
know?
That's the crazy part about it, because growing up my whole life, my two favorite IPs of all time, besides Marvel and like superheroes and stuff, was always Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. But
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe Harry Potter's IP sold more than Lord of the Rings anyway.
No doubt.
I
It was like what
think-
9,
yeah,
10 movies or something like that. I forget the
yeah,
number.
I
mean,
think
it's got its own theme park at Universal, if I remember
yeah,
correctly. I mean,
I believe it's 9, something like that. Yeah, but it's got a cult following, dude. It's nuts. Like, I mean, Lord of the Rings does too, because Tolkien, I mean,
Sure,
he
of course.
created a
I
whole
mean-
language. He created all types of stuff, but different races and stuff in his little world. But I mean,
I think the Harry Potter IP is a smarter move for Hot Toys just because it makes more sense for a lot more of an audience, where Lord of the Rings has a
well,
dedicated
I was gonna say,
audience.
the chicks,
Yeah.
the girls are into Harry Potter. You know what I mean? There's such a broader fan base because I don't know too many girls that are into Lord of the Rings.
Touche.
I know
Touche.
plenty of chicks that are into Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yes, especially on Halloween. Oof.
See, that's why I always resonated Lord of the Rings with like a pretty much like a movie of D&D, like Dungeons and Dragons. Like that's just how it literally would be like RPG. But yeah, I
sure.
love Lord of the Rings. I always loved it.
But I think at the end of the day, the best we're gonna get is either ass or in art.
Well, I'm going in art.
This guy. Instant Mike says, that's a horse of a different color.
I mean, the head sculpt, like, look at the close up of the head sculpt. It looks nice. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not.
That's the thing with Asmus. Every picture, and the one thing I am going to say though, everything regarding Devil May Cry, exactly like the pictures. There has never been a bait and switch. There has never been, oh, this looks better here and then looks worse. I could pull one right
Do you
down.
mind?
Look
Do you
great.
mind me seeing Dante from?
Which one? I got all of them. I got Devil May Cry.
Well, the original ones, because I've always loved the original games, like the first or the second one. But that's awesome. Like, I love Devil May Cry. Like, that was one of my favorite games growing up. I didn't play the later ones.
I missed it.
This one specifically, I have two of, because I got the new one that just came out just because it came with two head sculpts. The original only came with one. Let me.
That's so fire, bro. Like, I remember him just like that in the game. I mean, like, also, I don't know about Asmus. Like,
this thing is insane. The bodies are great. No, the bodies are great. The accessories, he comes with a ton of stuff. The materials are great. So that's what I mean. And you could go look at, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I want to show you just so you could see. Watch. Hold on. I'm going to exit here, and I'm going to show you, now that we're on their website, I want to show you what their stuff looks like, and you're going to tell me.
Oh, wow.
You're going to see that it's literally the exact same stuff. There's no like, oh, it looks different. It looks this. It changed when you look at it.
Yeah. And that coat looks good too.
No, it's great.
Specifically on him.
The bodies are great. Look, the exact same thing. There's no, oh, it looks better in pictures. It looks, and that's what I mean. That's why I'm like, you guys are insane talking about Asmus like that. But I understand that when it comes to
Mike called it though. Let's see. Give Mike his flowers because he called it out. Like, that's a video game, and we're talking about real people.
Correct.
That's also true too, though.
Right. Absolutely. No, and I didn't think of it that way. I'm thinking what they make in general, right? But I don't own anything that's real life like from them. Just all of Devil May Cry. So he makes a great point about that. I didn't think of it that way. I'm talking about their products in general that I own. So that's why I was like,
there's some positive qualities about the figures. I mean, the tailoring looks really nice. I mean, if you say the bodies are good, that's good.
To someone, there always will be. You know what I mean? Somebody, whoever's going for it, is gonna find the,
right,
positive.
No, and that correct. And that's
if it's for you, if it's for you, it's for you.
Right. No, and that's what I'm saying. If the fact that I own them and I have them in hand and I can compare, like I said. I could show you, like I just did, compared to the picture, the promo picture, they look exactly the same. But I do not own a single item from them that is real life-like. That's why I can't talk about that. And that's what Mike was talking about. That's why I was like, there's no way. But when it comes to that, absolutely, because I wouldn't know anyway. You know what I mean? So from this topic, we're going right into, let me see where we're going with this. The new
Balrog is crazy too.
That looks good. It's a statue though. The new movie. Did any of you guys see the movie yet?
No, I got it tomorrow. Tomorrow, that's on the book for that. So no spoilers, please.
I'm just like you, Fab. I don't like going the first or second week because it's just too busy. But I definitely want to catch it. Yeah,
I'm not going anytime. So I still haven't seen Black Adam yet. So
me neither. Yeah. But is it going to come out on HBO?
I think so at some point.
Yeah, I think it's normally like 45 days after it's released or something like that. Usually that's what they do with HBO movies.
William Dilo wants to know what happened in the movie. If you could write a little short story on it.
Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I do not like spoilers.
Heard it was pretty good. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it. I'm waiting. But the figure, what do you guys think of the figure?
Bomb.
Did anybody pre-order the figure yet?
Not yet.
Mm-mm. The figure is beautiful, though. I love the accents of gold and silver.
Yes.
Really nice play off of the older suits that we had there. It's almost like a combination of her father and her brother with that kind of like setup there. So, and I love the kind of the artsy part of the head sculpt where it has the kind of the dots in the center of it there, just to kind of give it that cultural kind of look to it there. This is actually a really nice piece.
Yeah,
I'm
almost
not
like a warrior's mask.
right?
Yeah,
Definitely.
that was dope. I love how also her the claws are a lot longer too.
Yeah, they definitely have more pronounced kind of finger pointing to it there. Yeah, that's true.
I love the sheen on the actual whole suit itself. Like I feel like some like backlight that they're throwing on these pictures.
Yeah, I think it's sick though too because you can see the arm gauntlets there has the panthers there, so you can tell that's supposed to like in the movie. I'm assuming it retracts and goes into place like her actual weapons are in the original movies there, the cannons and stuff. So
Yeah.
a lot of cool detail there.
I love the colors though. Who doesn't like black and gold? Come on now.
Mike says, what's up, Mike? Thank you for being here. Says first one was way better. Oops, sorry. he means the movie.
Yeah.
Rob with the wife, excellent.
I always like to watch the movie myself and give it my own interpretation. You know what I mean?
Well, Namor's definitely coming, but I didn't really notice this when I first saw the figure, and now seeing this, it looks so much because you could literally just slide the things down.
Because it was like in the first movie, she had them like on her fist, right, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's like she like upgraded them somehow into the movie, integrated it into this. Oh, amazing.
How sick is that? No, it was so cool.
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that.
No, it's so nice. All you got to do is slide them down, and there they are.
What?
No, that's really sick.
That looks good.
And the spear is awesome. Like,
spear's a good addition too.
And it's gonna have good articulation for people.
You know what? Though? It just brings me back to that scene in Avengers, which I just cringe. You know the scene with all the girls getting together?
Yeah.
A-Force.
Oh God, the worst part of that movie.
And guys, don't forget, like Bobby Ray 16 Junkie was saying, the head sculpt's coming too. So that's going to be interesting.
That's going to make
I can't wait to see that because they're definitely going to do an update on Shuri's head sculpt from like the original release.
Well, that first Shuri figure was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
Which everybody said,
awesome.
Look at that. So look at the articulation on the elbow. You could get it all the way up there.
Yep. Past 90, like comfortable.
Yep. I mean,
the articulation is gonna be dope in this.
Yeah, it's a thin body.
Those eyes light up.
No, I don't think so.
You know, Cobra's got a point. 265, right? This would have been 205.
I think that's true, but
a year and a half ago.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because it's a nothing figure. There's nothing to it. Hands, with a couple claws, the spear, and that's it. And now the head sculpt. No, but now with the head sculpt, I think that's what's making it that price.
But it's a super tiny figure. We got to remember, it's a female figure. It's tiny.
Anybody who has the original Shuri, do you guys say like that's definitely Shuri's original body, maybe, or they changed it a lot? Like,
no, it's definitely a different body for sure.
Yeah, it's not. They're not going to change her body exactly. Because remember
Black Widow body or something like that.
Like for her body, remember that she was seamless. She has seamless arms.
She had the rubber arms, right?
They're not going to give you seamless arms for this figure. They don't need to.
True.
You know, so that's why I have it out here just to to compare little differences here and there. But I think the head sculpt's what's going to be more exciting for people to decide whether they want to or not, or want to get it or not, because right now it's just a regular Black Panther figure. But with the head sculpt, I think it'll change the how people view the figure.
Not seeing the movie and assuming like this is actually Shuri though, like do you think collectors are going to really pay $265 for her though? I mean, if we're being honest there. The only reason why I asked that is because I bought the original Shuri, and I'm not sure if you guys remember, that Shuri never made it to in stock. It sold out in pre-order. It's one of those rare situations there. And it never took off in the secondary market. Like it's just one of those figures that like,
Yep.
you would always still find it for under retail.
Right.
And I'm just kind of wondering myself, kind of quietly just thinking to myself, like, from a collector's perspective, what collectors think of the character, assuming she's really amazing in this movie here. I'm sure people will support it there, but I mean, not knowing the movie, if Shuri wasn't that cool in the movie, are people going to really take out their wallets and pay $265 for this one, or are they going to wait for a discount?
I mean, 265 is pretty high, but I mean, I always liked Shuri in the original movie. I thought she was
She was great. I thought she was a fun
she was awesome.
secondary character for sure.
Cobra's collection says, "Wait till T-Dub's special offer, then I'll get it." Yeah, they'll have it for $100.
Nope, not worth it.
It'll ruin the community.
Trust me, been there, done that.
Lesson learned.
Yep.
No, but the figure looks amazing. The figure looks really, like I said,
it does look good. It does look good.
It really
the
does.
Flavio said, like that gold and black, like you can't go wrong with that. It gives you like a little bit of Killmonger vibes in the suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little bit.
I love the design in it.
Yeah. You got that. I can't believe how they did this. I think this is so cool. How you just slide it up.
That's why I keep trying to figure out, is it the same exact gauntlets that are going all the way back, or are there two different
No, it's definitely a separate piece there. Like that has to come
No way. You want to know why? Because pay attention. Look at this. Look, when you pull them down, they're not up here anymore. See?
It looks like a
Yeah,
shell.
but that looks all
like
one
it slides
piece.
up.
That looks
that's
all one
what I'm
piece.
saying. It's gonna. Yeah, it is all one piece. See, it slides right up. See, they're right here, and then
that's the separate accessories, dude. That's gonna be like the
that's what I'm
cannons that she
saying.
had.
It's got to be two separate pieces, because the first picture looks like it's all one piece from the front to the back, and then now this one looks like it sits up higher. You see what I mean?
Go to the accessories page. That'll probably give us an idea. You might have all the arms. Oh, you see that? That's just.
Wait.
Well, look, it shows two different pictures though.
Look here. It looks like it's an entire arm.
Yeah,
exactly. It's like the cannons, how you connect them on the original figure.
Yeah, look, there's something else here. So this is one attachment that goes up on the forearm, and then this is the attachment that goes on the. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so that makes sense. It looks, but the way they designed it, it looks awesome. The fact that it looks like you just slide it down, that's sick.
Look at this, like the head sculpt too, like right there, like all zoomed in. That's crazy, bro. The detail looks fire.
For sure.
Right here?
Yeah, like.
No.
So like from afar, it looks like it's painted on, but when you zoom in, you can tell that's like.
Yeah, like it's like sculpted kind of like the Spider-Man.
It's really nice.
Head sculpts.
You got two claws, two fists. You got the what do you call it? The Panther gun things, and then you got these are the ones that are up on top of the forearm, and then you got the hand for the spear. Wow,
this is the first figure, right, from the movie?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Yeah, they're probably gonna make a ton of these.
And this with the Black Panther from the Legacy collection, oh man, that would be an awesome pair. That's what I want to do. I want to get both of them. If you ask me, I mean, I haven't watched the movie yet.
I want Okoye. We haven't gotten an Okoye yet.
Okoye,
that's the one I would like.
Well, Namor's coming.
I'm gonna get Namor. I don't even know what it looks like, but I'm gonna get Namor because that's a Spanish villain in a superhero movie. I'm buying that.
Ironheart's definitely coming. There's a possibility, we don't know. I mean, a lot of people, I know a few people who talk about M'Baku. They want him as well. He would be a cool figure.
Great character. That's a cool character.
Yeah, so, I think we're getting Ironheart from this movie. I think we're getting Ironheart. I think we're getting Namor, and I think we're getting this one. I don't think if there are, again, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know what to expect. If anything, Okoye would be a good one. I think it's time for her to have her own figure, but who knows?
Depends on how popular the movie is.
That's another thing.
I mean, I feel like the first one was really popular.
Sure.
The first one was.
I mean, I feel like in this one got a really good buzz too, though.
Well, there's a lot of curiosity, like how they're gonna handle everything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I watch everything Marvel. I give it a chance no matter what.
Oh, for sure.
This looks cool. Oh, I need shower. Yeah, so that's another thing. Remember that they're doing that other line, the what they call it? You just said it, Flavio.
The legacy
The legacy
collection.
line. And there's a lot of things like for example, if you look at what the original glow in the dark Black Panther suit is going for right now, I think there's going to be a 2.0, just like they did the original Civil War suit, and they redid it as a 2.0. With the head sculpt, I think they'll remake that one without a head sculpt just to be able to put it out. You know what I mean? Just for again to kill the secondary market and just for people
like
to
the
do,
movie promo edition. You mean like that kind of setup, like they do with Spider-Man?
Correct, exactly, something like that, just to get it out, just for people to jump on it. Again, it's going to be a different MMS number, so you're not going to have the same exact figure. You're going to have the same exact Black Panther, but not with the head sculpt, just like they did with the Civil War one. They added a head sculpt instead of just giving you a regular Civil War one again. Even with just an updated body, I think they had to do that to change it, because a lot of people I don't think would have gotten it if it was just the figure again. But then again, who knows? Namor is a must. I thought the movie was fantastic. Yeah, so a lot of people seem to like it already. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is coming from that legacy line? If you were to guess.
Well, this is the first I'm kind of hearing about this legacy line. I mean, I know there's a Black Panther. I know there's a Black Panther that's coming out. That's the Civil War 2.0 with the head sculpt. I heard of that, but tell me more about this legacy line here. I mean, is it just a one-off?
No. So what they're doing is, to again make more money.
It sounds like the re-release line.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a fancy way of calling it that.
Correct. So they're redoing Black Panther figures under legacy line, under the legacy line label. See, so if I were to pull up, Black Panther, again, it's just, I feel like it's just to be able to re-release by naming it something else. So people don't think,
I know you and I disagree on this. You think that this really released figure is going to have some kind of superior body to the last one, and
no, it does. It already does.
There's no way that figure is going to be leaps and bounds better than the figure that was already released.
No, not leaps and bounds, but this is 100% new body, because look, they even show you that it's a new body. Look.
But I feel like only your diehard collector or the people that missed out are going to get that.
No, absolutely, but I'm saying it is a different figure. It's not the exact same thing. It's not going to be, it's not a robotic, brand new, it's going to jump in your face, new thing. No, but it's 100% new body. It's a different design. Even the helmet looks a little different. The body looks different. The design of the suit looks different. And it's not the exact same thing by any means. But so what they did was, and I'm going to show D'Lo because he's the one asking about it. Look at what they let me see where they show you this legacy thing. Where is it? Here. Movie Masterpiece Series Black Panther Legacy. So this is what they labeled it to I guess resell you, the same idea.
Where's Howard Chan in the chat? This is bullshit.
Yeah, ask him. Use your resources, Fab.
This is such bullshit, Howard.
It's bullshit, Howard. See, so that's what they're calling this.
Wait, go back. Go back. That's new, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's right there.
This is new. The spear is reused. Being able to put that helmet in, see, like this helmet
that
inside.
Open mouth helmet is different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's different. The shield is different. The spear is the same one we got from the original.
All right. So I guess there's enough new.
No, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like this is why they're labeling it, legacy, because they're making them a little bit better and adding new things to be able to resell you the same idea is what I'm saying. But it's 100% different. It's not, it's not the same exact thing. It's not the same.
Well, I will
exact
say
body.
this here. I 100% want this one. Like 110% want this one here. I had the Black Panther suit from the Solo movie. It was all right. It wasn't my favorite suit to begin with, but I wanted one. And then eventually I got to the point where I just sold it. But I've always wanted the Civil War suit. I always wanted the Civil War suit. I thought they should have never changed it. I thought it was like the perfect suit from the get-go. But yeah, this right here is it's such a sick one. Like if I had to choose between the new Black Panther that was announced today or this one, I'm getting this one. If I can only afford one, I would get this one.
Well,
Yeah,
of course,
for sure.
I agree with you.
100%.
Axel says Legacy line. Yes, this is from the Legacy line, Axel. That's what we're talking about now in here. It tells you right here when you go to their page. Right here.
Oh, and if they're going to do a Legacy line, Fabs, to answer your question now that I know what the Legacy line is, give me Falcon from Civil War. I want Falcon from Civil War. That's what I want. Falcon and Scar.
No, but I'm saying this is only Black Panther Legacy. It's only for Black Panther. That's what I mean.
What other legacy do we have then? That makes no sense. It's a one and done then. It's not a line.
Well, so what I think is going to happen is, again, there is no reason for them to give you a, Civil War suit like this because of the fact that you already had one. So to give you again, to be able to give you a figure, because they could have labeled this Black Panther. There's no reason to give you Legacy anything. You know what I mean? So to give you to make it a different line, to make it sound cool, sound different, sound better. This is why they're relabeling the line. Because again, if you think about it, where's his suit from? Black Panther. This was his first suit in the movie.
Well, it was also in the first. It was in the Civil War and the first movie, so it makes sense.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So remember that in Civil War, he didn't have his helmet off. So that's why they gave it to you with no head sculpt. Here now, you have it, from the Black Panther movie, you had him with the helmet off, which is, I think, why they're giving you this. Again, they're adding the shield from his ceremonial battle scene. They're adding the mask from the same thing. So why are they doing that? Again, to be able to add more things, to charge you more money, and you relabel the what do you call it? The line Legacy, Black Panther Legacy, and there you go. You have an entire new reason to buy, like you said, it's either the diehard fans or the people who missed out, and they're instead of going backwards to Civil War, they're getting a new one.
So I think it's just a polite way to reissue something for a person who passed away.
100%.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Let me not call it the reissue line. Let me pretty it up and call it Legacy.
Yeah.
Let me throw in that extra head sculpt and shield so that the reissue complainers like myself can't really call this a reissue because there's new shit with it, which is basically, two new little things. But that's been my complaint. If they make it just a little bit refreshed and new, it's really not a re-release. Then it's
right. And the suit, they redesigned the suit as well, like I showed you before. See, the suit, it's got, there's no pecs on the original one. There's
definitely more padding for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking this up.
Well. I think it's a different body as well. Because look, here you got the abs from the old body. Here you have no abs whatsoever. Look at the design. You see more detail on the new one. Even the necklace is.
But if you had these things like not next to each other and you just had them in your hand, you'd be blown away by either one. You probably wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
The difference.
Yeah, it still holds up. I agree with you, Mike.
Yeah.
I still like that one.
Yep.
It was crazy. I was looking for this one, and then they announced this one, so I was like, I guess I'll wait for this one.
Well, look, it makes sense because you can put the head sculpt like on this one, and then put the helmeted one on the new one. So I mean,
there you go. Yeah,
right.
A reason to get it.
You can mix and match. Cobra's Collection says, I'm meant for re-releases for all those who are just getting into the game. That's Mike's favorite line. But sucks for but sucks for
Cobra. I was a fan of yours a second ago.
This is great for collectors who yes, there you go, another one. Alvin, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. BP Head Sculpt needs
facts. Absolutely. I agree with this comment 100%. That first head sculpt was rough.
Toy Fair cap. Toy Fair cap. Carlos, my friend, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, amigo mío. Let's see. Yeah, Bobby Ray says, I've always wanted the 2012 toy, the concept art one. Is that what you're talking about?
No, he's talking about the rescue cat.
Oh, Rescue Cat, the original, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's.
I'm with you. I want that one too. I want that one, a bike. That's what I want.
I wish I would have made the bike. That's one thing I wish I would have made.
You can find any of those. I mean, they have tons of military bikes that work perfectly for that.
Oh yeah, no, I bought one made in China that's old metal. I don't know what type of metal.
Funny? I actually got one sitting right here.
Okay.
My floor all broken.
Which one?
Look at that.
What is that?
Can you see that thing?
Oh no,
That
which
looks
one
cool.
Oh, that looks good though.
That looks sick.
Oh, you put the shield on too. Look at you, Mike.
That looks
Flexing
amazing.
on us.
I know, just sitting on my floor, wasting away.
The saddlebags look
You
amazing.
should have did this on Friday so we can say this is a flex Friday. Holy cow.
I'll pick it up
Wow.
later. Don't worry.
I was
That's sick.
really, because I had it in my display case, but then these figures, you don't got room for a bike in your display case, basically.
Sure.
So I ended up taking it out.
That looks
I mean,
really
the
cool.
little plastic pieces on it, they break easy. I've super glued this thing a couple of times.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll pick it up later.
Jeez, Mike, is that like a Batmobile in the background? Did I see? Is that a jazzing Batmobile?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good. I want it.
Oh, the BVS.
Yeah. Got a nice little setup down there. I'm a DC guy, so instantly my
Yeah.
eyes went to that.
I got a big DC. You probably can't see it on the. I got to tip my camera up.
Tuli said, "Wait, let me put you on." Hold on.
There you go.
No, way up there.
Oh yeah, I see Flash. I
DC stuff
Shazam
up there. The one-
Oh, yeah. That looks nice, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip my computer over. But yeah, I got like the XM Studios. They came out with a DC 169. So
Nice.
That's cool. All right, so let's go to the next topic, guys. This is gonna be. So we got those two. All right, so this is one thing that, like I said, a lot of people are very, at least it's buzzing because of the fact of who it is and the character that it is. Again, nobody knows this company. As far as I know, this company never made anything. If they did, nobody knows about it. But this guy right here. So the company is S Hero. Again, I've never heard of them. I don't know who they are. If they did do anything, I have no idea what they made. But apparently, everybody, this thing is about $235 or so. Again, I don't know what material it's going to be. It looks like it's plastic. To me, again, just to me, it looks very, very cheap. It doesn't look like it's going to be good quality. It looks very, very comic book accurate. It doesn't come with the throne. Again, it's not for me. I am not getting this. But a lot of people are very excited about this, again, because of the fact that it's a Dr. Doom that everybody's been wanting for a long time. This is one thing that bothers me the most. Very, very cheap-looking face. Again, I don't know what they're going for. Definitely not real life-like head sculpt. So, but again, whoever gets it, I hope it comes out great for you guys. But again, I don't, I say this is the accessories here. It comes with this little throw thing that goes behind the neck, the little lightning effect, the goblet here, the hands, and two different style face plates. You got the more modern one here, and you got the more old school one there. You got the book, and you get a base. See here? Oh, you get the gun. I didn't notice.
I think you're going to see a ton of these Dooms coming out because they're going to try to beat the MCU.
I think that's the
Right.
good part about seeing this. I think that's the good part because it's maybe opening the door to maybe the Hot Toys one down the road.
That's
I think
coming.
they know that something's coming in the movie soon, and I think this is where they're going to.
Yep. Yep.
But again, I
What's
think
the price point on this thing?
230.
It's like $235.
Yeah, I wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I mean, it's pretty cool that.
Oh no, 223. 223 on 1/6 kit.
Okay, 223. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because this is where
I
I'm at.
mean-
I'm on 1/6 kit right now. So
No throne.
yeah,
No
no throne,
throne.
right?
A year and a half ago, this would be $150 all day long.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't do it. Sorry.
You're right.
See, like, look, even the plates here look very like cheap plastic. I don't know.
He looks like RoboCop. The guy, the young guy who did the redo of RoboCop.
Yes.
I'm kind of getting.
I can't unsee it. That's dead on, Mike. I can't unsee it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. That's so bad. I don't want to look at it no more. What's the next topic?
Anybody in the chat getting this excited for this? Let me know. Cobra says, dude, I want that 89 Batwing so bad, Jazz Inc. Yeah, that looks cool. I wish I could have gotten that thing. Wait for Hot Toys October. Yeah, that's definitely coming eventually.
Absolutely.
I ordered this from Kitchen earlier today. My finger. Yeah, that's the thing. I hope so too for you guys, because I wouldn't pay, that for something like this, And I feel like, again, it's going to be one of these companies making like a one-time thing, get your money, and then you'll never see anything from them ever again. You know what I mean? But that's been happening a lot lately. Company, like, for example, this is the next topic. It's going to be another figure like this from another company that, again, I've never heard of. Came out with a figure, and it's not cheap either. But once we get to it, we'll talk about it. I need to doom. This might be the front. Might die that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know anything. You can't compare it to anything that this company has made before. But again, in my opinion,
160, 180, I might take a chance on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I can
it's
justify
too
buying
high.
any of these things if the price is right. But when you're
It's inevitable
asking
that
for Hot Toys money for something that I've never heard of you before and I have no idea what your reputation is going to be, I don't know what I'm not going to take that risk.
Right.
It's not.
Rather buy this.
Every risk like this I take is another one that goes off my pre-order list.
If I was to even buy this, I would rather buy it off of buy sell trade group and just get it for the low.
If they threw in that throne for $230, I'd buy that though.
Yeah,
the
but
throne,
the
I'd
throne
buy
alone,
that.
it's going to be $150. Just wait.
I mean, it's cool that he actually can hit on it. Like, I mean, probably articulates.
Yeah.
Who knows?
No throne, no deal for me. I'm out.
Let me see. Hold on.
If Fab gets it for his next raffle, maybe that's it.
Definitely not. Definitely
Cheap
not.
plug. I like it, Flavio.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, the guys they know. The guys know. A lot of them that are in here right now played the raffle, so they know it, Phil. They're waiting for when it's gonna run. But yeah, look, even the material. Like, look at this. Like, there's nothing like that stands out that is like, oh, this like the tailoring looks great. Like, there's nothing about it that's like, wow, you know what I mean? And that's why I didn't catch my eye. I pre-order a lot of third parties, like a lot. And again, knowing that nobody has a Dr. Doom out at this point, and that there's a chance that, obviously not even a chance, it's coming 100% at some point from Hot Toys, but people are like, oh, I want one in my collection right now. It's like it's not even doing it for me at all. Not even a little bit. Tuli, you get exactly. No, but this not even you get what you pay for, because this is pricey. $223 for this, or $220 whatever.
Too much.
The more I look at it, I'm like, you know what, 150, 160, I'll get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
If this was a deluxe with the throne $230, I can understand it. But I'm sorry, man. I mean,
Right.
This is $150 all day. I'm not gonna pay $230 for this.
Because think about it. Like, Soso Toys is cheaper than this, and their quality is way better than this.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So it's not even. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a company, one of these companies coming in, doing a one-time figure, taking your money, and then disappearing. You know what I mean? Which
And that's assuming this actually makes it to actual production and doesn't get canceled along the way.
That's another thing. Carlos says no interest. I concur.
It must be those licensing fees they're paying, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly.
One missed treasure somewhere out there. Someone needs it. No, a lot of people are gonna buy this just to say I got a Dr. Doom in my collection. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're gonna have
Popular enough.
Yeah,
and
I
you're gonna
100% don't want it, but listen, don't listen to me. If you want it, you get it. I mean,
No,
I'm
of
just
course, yeah.
I'm just a collector too, saying, hey, I don't want it. You don't
Right.
have to follow
It's
me. You
whatever
can do your
guys
own thing.
want.
That's okay.
Right. It's whatever you guys want. And you're gonna have the guys who are gonna get this, and even though, let's say, for example, God forbid, for those who are getting it, it comes out crappy. You're gonna have the guys posing this thing and making it look like, oh man, like it doesn't look that bad. I really kind of want it now. So look out for those pictures too. I thought it could no throne included. It says it on the web, or at least on KitChan's website, 16kit.com. It says no throne. So look at that.
I can be patient. There's no Fantastic Four. There's no thing.
Who are you pairing it with?
Like, I don't have a shelf to go to put this guy on yet anyway. So.
No.
Exactly.
And Hot Toys, when
Alternate-
Hot Toys does it, it's gonna be light years better.
And it'll come with a throne.
Also, when they do it, this isn't gonna be accurate to the movie.
Right. This is your comic accurate.
Yeah, this
Right.
is your comic. This is not movie accurate at all.
Right.
Because this look how old school that metal looks. You know what I mean? All that plating looks very, very old school. It doesn't look like anything, anything modern, anything new. So this is definitely comic book, old school comic book at that.
This looks like a job for like Toys R Us or So Toys. I feel like they would do a good job with this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
One of those companies will do it, right?
For sure.
Watch.
Even Toys R Us will knock this out of the park. Yeah, no, this is insane. And then this is the other figure that I was talking about that, again, a no-name company came out of nowhere with this figure just because of what's going on with the video game. And they gave us this 13.4 inches tall. Okay, look at the bottom here. World box body, crazy durable. So it's just going to be one of those big, bulky bodies that are stiff and just muscular. And again, see, they compare you to the height of, I guess, a regular 12-inch figure. But even, the axe, the reason why I'm not getting this either, I love the character. I love God of War. I haven't gotten the last video game yet. I have two. I showed you guys before two of the NECA God of Wars. I have every single video game besides the last one, and the axe alone is not anywhere near the size it should be for this figure. It looks very, very small.
Little baby axe.
Yeah, it
right.
does.
It looks tiny. The figure detail is beautiful. I think it looks, detail-wise, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Look, they added this. This is really nice too. But
that's dope.
Yeah, but the fact that they're using that, that cheap body, because that's what it is. World box bodies are not anything great. And because you don't need to have crazy articulation with this figure, you don't need, any crazy body or them to give you some crazy body or come up with their own body or anything like that. So it'll do the job. If you get this figure and you just want a basic a pose, it'll do the job. But I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to do it better. And again, who is this company? One Toys. I don't even know what that is. I don't know who they are. But see, you get the shield. The axe is way too small. You get the Blades of Chaos.
Those look even kind of small too.
They do. No, I'm saying it's just the scale. Again, I don't know if it's the body that is too big. I don't know if they just didn't get the right scale for the blades and the axe. I don't know, but it doesn't go.
So these bodies don't articulate at all. Like they don't.
No, they do, but it's not like a Spider-Man articulation. You know what I mean? Like It's just at the elbows, at the shoulders. You don't what crazy. This is the craziest pose you're gonna get right here.
Right.
That
was a good picture. That one that you had, that last one, the kind of the close up.
Which one?
Go back. Okay. Back. Keep going. That one.
See,
I
so you
mean
got two
that.
Well, yeah, it looks cool. I mean, the detail looks cool, but it's
Yeah.
it's just very. There's nothing crazy about it. You know what I mean? You got two head skulls, open mouth, closed mouth.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
have
even show
the
you, how many accessories you get.
new God of War, but I haven't even played it.
I'm playing it right. Yeah, the game looks amazing. Apparently, it's like one of the best games like ever made.
Yeah, I want to play it so
He
bad.
made the Mondo version, especially when you factor. Yeah, exactly. Yep. But yeah, see, this is like, I don't know. What do you guys
It'll
think?
be really
Anybody
cool too
look
if somebody made the old Kratos. I think that would be really cool.
the original one?
Yeah.
That's why I said like this is only here because of the hype of the video game right now.
For sure.
Not because of anything else. Like if anybody was trying to make, the character for real, I think they would start going backwards from the first game, then the second game, then the third. You know what I mean? I think go that route. Like for example, the Assassin's Creed line of figures by Damn Toys. They started from what's his name? Altair, right? They started with him. Then they went to Ezio. Then they went to, you know what I mean? Then they went per movie, per video game. So I think if somebody's going to take it seriously, I think they would start from the beginning, from the first one, do a killer job with the figure, first, get people hooked on that, waiting for the second figure, the third, and I think that would be but this just is here just because of the game. Like I said, you're most likely not going to hear about this company anymore. I think, again, how much is this? Anybody know? Let me see. Let me see what he's selling it for. Here it is. Price is $286. Can you imagine?
I'd rather put that on
$286 for that.
Yeah, give me throw some F-bombs out right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for real.
That one pissed me off right there. I'm not gonna lie.
You got me.
Look, better pictures.
Details look nice though.
You gonna charge me $286 and I got baby axes over here?
Hey, it does look like a toothpick.
Yeah, no, I'm telling. See, the detail is crazy. The detail is great. There's nothing wrong with any of the detail. There's nothing wrong with anything that they added to the figure. But that body and that axe and those blades, look at the stuff that, two head sculpts. You get real cloth, real material stuff. I don't think that's real freaking leather. But it just, I don't know, man. Not for that price. That's a hot toy.
It should be.
Babs, real quick. Alvin in the chat says, look at the Mondo one. Mondo's doing a version. Let's see what that looks like.
Mondo Kratos?
Yes, Mondo Kratos.
Hold on.
I got some of their stuff. They're pretty good. Look at that. There you go.
Wow.
No, but I mean, how much is this? I actually like the other one better. I think the other one. Oh yeah, at least the other one. This looks like super toyish, like super toy. Look, even the color. He looks off. He looks like he's sick. He looks like weird.
Yeah,
I agree. You can see the joints too.
Yeah, exactly.
Check to see if there's more photos though. Let's see if there's more photos over here. Check to see if there's more photos.
Yeah, hold on.
This is 6 scale?
It looks like it's 112 scale.
No, that Mondo one is not.
No, look at this. Look, the blades are tiny too. Look at that.
That's even tinier. No.
No, look at that. No way. Look how cheap that looks. Absolutely. Look at the hand. Absolutely not.
All right, hold on. Look at what Alvin said in the comment though.
You can get. Well, then it'll be, yes, it's worth the price. Absolutely. But it's not, I wouldn't even bother with this either. look, the blades had like, the detail is kind of crappy. Look how tiny these blades are. My God.
Wow.
Look at the axe, how small that looks too.
They got the upgraded axe. So that's a nice touch, though. Let's give them props.
Yeah,
for that.
right. With the gold. Yeah, with the gold. Yep. See, no, it looks. I mean, I wouldn't go for this. I don't own anything Mondo, and I know they make.
Look at the mustache. Mustache
He-Man
looks
line.
way off.
Looks like Goldberg.
I'll get Gandalf.
And that's what I said. It looks like Goldberg, right?
Looks like Goldberg.
Yeah.
Just trying to come out the back from backstage.
No, at least that other one, that other one looks better than this.
What's the price point on this one? He says less than 200.
This is $235.
Oh no, man! Come on.
But I bet you, because this is an older figure, it's probably selling for $130.
Could be.
I wouldn't get either of them, to tell you the truth.
No, yeah, no. If I had to, this is way better than that any day. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. At least this
that one
looks
is.
clean. You're covering the the joints. So no, I the detail on this one is way better, 100%. But still, for $285, crazy. And the thing that does it for me a lot of the times is knowing the types of bodies that they use, because that's
Right.
a big deal. You know what I mean?
Because they're saving money on that stuff, but yeah, they're
Correct.
charging a little bit more. Exactly, I agree.
Absolutely.
Do you even-
They cheapen out, and not only the type of the body, but the brand of the body. Because some bodies, like for example, some figures will do the Fison bodies. Some figures will do the World Box. Some figures will do, what's the other body? That bulky body that oh man, there's another brand of
Fison?
bodies that they do. No, I said
Fison
Fison.
bodies?
already.
You said Fison
There's
already?
Fison, there's Fison, there's World Box, and there's another type that are very. If anybody in the chat knows, they use these third party bodies to make their own figures with, and it's like when you're doing that, you're cutting corners because you don't want to make your own body, so you're cutting corners to save money in your end and charge us, whatever it is that you're going to charge us for your, own figure.
That's an expensive kit bash at that point.
I said that earlier. I said that it's like you're kit bashing a figure and you're selling us, you're selling it to us for full price. And but again, this is way better than this. Million times better. I'll buy this any day, but not again being what it is, and if you really think about it, again, it's not licensed, right? So there's no reason for that to be anywhere near that price. It's again, and I understand where they're getting that price from. I mean, not that I understand, like I get it. You know what I mean? That you're paying for all this stuff. It's very intricate. There's a lot of little things here and there, a lot of little leather looking things, and I know it's plastic, but it looks like it would be leather. So I get it. I get what their goal is. See, like all these panels, all this stuff, all this fur. Like I get it, but I don't think so.
Well, everybody's going up higher because Hot Toys is going up higher in price. So we know where this is coming from.
No,
there's no property licensing to this here, so it has no business being $285.
Correct. That's my point.
Let's assume Hot Toys did this figure, and this is for the panel. Just to ask everybody. Everybody take a guess here. What do you think this would be if Hot Toys took a crack at this figure?
$429.
At this height, I would say
Like, come on, man.
325 to 350.
325 to 350.
Yep.
Think about it. It's a bigger figure, right? It's a 14-inch figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that alone is going to start it at 350, and then you start putting in this detail. It would be 389, 405 in that range.
Just the height alone will make it 350 plus. Yep.
And they'd probably give you rolling
And
eyeballs.
again, remember that Hot Toys wouldn't use a lot of these little like cheap stuff. They'll
It's out of hand now. Now that I say that out loud, come on, $400, $500 a figure. It's enough.
There's a precedence for it there. Obviously it's gonna be different because Hot Toys, for what they would do probably in this situation, they would need to do a custom body just for this right here. Right,
exactly.
So because they can't just throw something out there like Hellboy's body or something like that on there. It's not the right type. So you
Right.
factor that in, head sculpts, materials, and all that stuff. I mean, it's always going to be whatever they pay for that stuff there. But
Yeah, whose body could they use, really? They can't use Hulk. They can't use Thanos.
the only one that I thought of was maybe Drax, but that's not even the best body to use for it either. You know?
No, that
No,
thing's
for
so old.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the closest I can think of there. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. But
Yeah, like a lengthened Thor, maybe.
But I mean, with Hot Toys going up at this price here, third parties are going up to what Hot Toys prices were, which is
That's
the crazier part
insane.
about it.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
With no license, you're charging Hot Toy prices now, or at least last year's Hot Toys prices.
That's bananas.
It's wild. It's wild, man.
Greedy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I wouldn't buy this out of principle, just on principle alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I would spend that money. Like I said, I ordered a lot of third party, and I didn't even flinch. I didn't. First of all, when I saw it, I didn't even bother looking at the price because I was like, "There's no way." All I had to see was this down here. World Box Body. I was like, "I'm good." And then now finding out the price, I was like, "Definitely not."
I like the World Box bodies. They're good.
Yeah, no. See, I don't. Not that I don't like them. I just to buy a figure from a company using them to make their figure, I think that's cheap, and that's why I don't bother.
It is. It is.
Bodies is just, it's just that I know what they're going with it, and I'm not gonna fall for that.
I mean, the price of a Roblox body, man. I got one for my my Bruce Wayne kit bash when I did the DX19 Christian Bale version. I bought the Daft Toys suits with the Roblox body I put on there. I mean, that whole kit that I put together, it cost me about $110 for everything. So I mean, the body itself was like $50 of that.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying.
you got a $50. You got slapping a $50 body on this bad boy here, painted in white and red. Threw a little scar on the belly and called it a day. I mean, but you're $285 on this one here.
That's what I mean. You're paying full price for a kit bash. You're paying almost double that it'll cost you for that. And again, people will buy it. Big fans of this will buy it. They'll get it and say, "Oh, this looks great," and it is what it is. But it's just not for me, man. It's so.
If So Toys did this one, I buy it. If So Toys
probably.
did it, I buy it.
Absolutely, because you already know the quality and the what do you call it? What you get from Social Toys. It's not like it's a brand new company out of nowhere that's super expensive. At their price, and that's another thing. Again, we talked about this not being licensed. Social Toys does amazing work, and they price their stuff knowing that they're charging for an item that is not licensed. And I think they're doing a great job building their fan base, customer base, and don't be shocked when slowly they start increasing their prices because they already know that you're going to be hooked on their stuff.
Did you review the boss figure?
I didn't review it. I took my pictures and stuff. I didn't even make a video on it just because by the time I got it, like it was already out for like I think it was like a week or so. So I didn't even bother. Huh?
I thought it was really good.
No, the figure's great. That figure's really, really good.
I mean, way better than the other one. Though there was I forget the company. Toys Box.
Era.
Maybe.
Well, Toys Era made that giant one that looked like a big baby.
Yeah, no, not that humongous, oversized one. There was one before that was made out of horrible body.
Let me see if I can find it. What do you know? You know what it was called?
What, the first one?
The one you're talking about. This is the big baby one.
No, not that one.
Oh wow!
I remember that one.
That's the one that was
like,
made
so
like
bad.
after from the video game, right?
Yeah, that was reusing the what do you call it? The Juggernaut like body. Is it this one?
Yes,
The
that's
boss?
it. That's it.
This is
That
made
that
by...
that came on the cheapest, shittiest body. Horrible. I mean, horrible. It's all padding. Like it's not like a bulky figure. It's just all.
Oh, Toys
Oh,
Works.
wow.
You know who makes? You know what they make too? They made
The head sculpt it sold initially because this came out years ago now. What? right?
Oh,
This is maybe 2 years old.
I don't even remember seeing this ever.
Yeah, this is a very old figure. I remember this one here.
Yeah, no, I don't remember this at all.
And
But
it was
this is
2 years ago.
Toys Works makes the third party the Matrix figures. So they made Mr. Smith, they made
Right.
Morph, they made all those. So they're okay, but I don't remember seeing this figure at all. The
No,
head
I
sculpt is-
compared it. I mean, you know what? I probably should have done some kind of video and shot it to you because what a difference. I mean, it's garbage compared to that So-So Toys.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. Yeah, the head sculpt's not terrible, at least in the pictures.
It's got a long neck on it.
Oh, here they are. That looks. How bulky is it?
It's not bulky. It's just it's all padding inside.
Oh, I got you.
I tried actually taking, because the head sculpt on the So-So Toys was so good. I tried taking the clothes off of this guy and putting him on that fat body, the fat Thor body that World Box came out with.
Yes.
So I tried putting these clothes on that World Box body. Don't fit.
Oh,
Too
shit.
fat.
Yeah, see, no, I don't remember this at all. Wow. And what's the scale on this? Is it like super tall too?
No. I mean, it was taller, but like I said, the So-So Toys got everything right. There would be no point in it completely surpasses and replaces this with ease. And this got expensive, if I remember, for a hot second, but
yeah, no, I don't remember. That's crazy. I don't remember that figure at all. But how long ago did you said you bought it?
yeah. But I mean, look I've torn it apart now, so it's been, I completely disassembled it and took the clothes off it, and I've trashed it at this point.
The So-So Toys one, I think that it looks so good. I was gonna get a second one just to display both looks, but then I was like, oh man. But then I just found out. Well, not I just found out. When I got it, the white shoes were scuffed with black, and the pants had some black on them too. I don't know where the hell it came from. I don't know if it came from the box or something. So I emailed where I got it from. And apparently they're going to be sending me a new pair of shoes, and because you can't clean it. So a new pair of shoes and a new pair of pants. So I just need a body, a fat suit, and I can reuse the bloody shirt, and I have my second figure like that.
Look, that's what I tried to do, right? I tried to use that second head sculpt, the bloody head sculpt, and put it on that Toys Work figure, and it didn't work. And then I grabbed that body that I had laying around, but it's not working.
Yeah, no, I try to do that sometimes. If it works, if I got the bodies at least.
Look, it's easier just to buy a second figure.
Thank you for being here, my friend. All right, guys. So now I started a little segment. I told you guys last week. Well, not last week, on Tuesday, to send me some topics to talk about. That you guys would like to hear us talk about, and some of the topics that I got came from one person specifically. So thank you, 16 Junkie, for your topic. So I named this segment "For Us By Us." So this came from us collectors by us collectors, right? So my first topic is, what do you do when you buy a figure and you don't like it when you get it? So answer me in the chat. Let me know what you guys do specifically, and then I'm gonna go with you, D'Lo, first. Tell me when you're excited to get a figure, you bought it, it finally ships, you get it, and you're like, oh my god, this is not what I expected at all. What do you do?
Well, For me personally, I have been fortunate. I haven't had that problem. As you guys can probably tell, I'm a very picky collector. So I do my best to I do my best to like really vet out what I'm gonna buy before I pull the trigger on it. But even some things slip through the cracks. One thing is a great example. I can tell you what I did recently. One figure that I bought that I regretted was the Suicide Squad Joker. And you guys may remember that I brought it on the stream a couple shows ago, and he burned it. right, exactly, Alvin. No, but what I wound up doing was, I packed it away for a rainy day just because I didn't like it, and obviously I couldn't sell it for what I paid for it, so I was kind of stuck with it. But an opportunity came across, and I was able to customize it and make it a newer version of that character, and now I'm very happy with that figure. But in other cases there, when I really don't like it, I made a bad call. I tried to hold off until it's sold out everywhere, and then I'll try to get my money back. But you got to be patient with it there. Right. Yeah, I'll wait. I'm patient like that.
Flippin' Jedi says, back in the box carefully and try to trade it with someone that's looking for it. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
I think you'll get rid of it faster like that than holding on than your way, right, Dila?
I mean, you could, but right. You're looking for something very specific. I mean, like I bought it. I'm not, strapped for the cash to need it, so I'll hold it and see if I can get what I paid for it back.
What about you?
I mean, if you, I don't know. I'm kind of there with D-Lo too. I'm kind of very picky on what I purchased to begin with, so I feel like I'm not gonna have a figure that I necessarily won't like when I receive it because I already know like that I wanted it. But actually, for tonight's figure of the week, that would, for the figure that I have, that would probably be kind of the category, and it's not even that necessarily big of a deal because I actually still love the figure. But I don't know. I feel like if you buy something and you're not really too happy with it, I feel like don't sit on it. Just like I forget who said it in the chat, just try to get rid of it. But
yeah. Carlos says, happened to me, bought Toys R Us Clown Joker. It's okay, just keeping it because it goes with my collection. Which is that the one holding up the sign? Is that the one you're talking about? That has that big yellow sign? What about you, Mike? What do you do when you get a figure and you're like, oh, this sucks?
I fucking sell it. What do you mean? I come in. I try not to open it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm on the fence with it, I'll keep it in the box. You know what I mean? And I'll be patient with it because I have, always a backlog of figures sitting on my floor. You know what I mean? So I just wait and look at the reviews, and if I'm on the fence with it, I throw it up on eBay. I don't care if I lose $20 on it. You know what I mean? If I got to the point where I got it in my house.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want it.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, if you don't want it and you put it up on eBay or you go to sell it in a buy-sell trade group, what's the worst that could happen? Like Mike said, you're losing $20, but realistically, if that person doesn't want that figure that much, they're going to be just as happy to get that quick cash. I feel like that's just how I feel like most people are.
You know what the last figure I did that with was? So
then you can get something that you actually want.
The Loki, the third-party Loki.
The President Loki?
No, the old man.
Oh, the
classic Loki. The classic Loki.
Because I said to myself, I got the Hot Toys coming. It's nearly identical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I said, why am I going to open this? And although, let me tell you, I threw it up on eBay a month or 2 months ago. It hasn't sold.
Yeah.
Not even an offer. So.
Well, the thing with eBay now is, charging that tax, people get really turned off by that too, Now, what about, because you're talking about getting figures that you don't open. Now, what about you open the figure, right? You open it, it's completely unboxed. You grab it and you're like, oh man, this sucks. Like, what do you do then?
Trying to think about like what figure was like that.
That's crazy though, yeah, because I don't know. I mean, I haven't been collecting nowhere near as long as you guys, but every figure that I've opened, I've been like Like, yeah, I'm so
I
happy
parted
that it's
some.
here.
You know what I mean? Like I've parted that the Black Widow from Infinity War. You know, I didn't love that figure, and I really wanted the chick from RoboCop.
Oh,
So she was kind of like my stand-in for the chick from RoboCop because I put the RoboCop helmet on her, so I couldn't see her head anyways. But I mean, I stripped her. You know what I mean? I took all the parts off her, and then put a police uniform on her, and so I mean, yeah, for a figure that I really don't love, then I'll just change it into something that I want.
Oh wow.
So that's one.
Cobra's collections. I wasn't too crazy about Firearm. I sold a couple of months for $350. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Yes, looks better in the pics.
Yeah, Officer Lewis, right?
Officer Lewis.
That's the name. I was thinking about it, Mike. I was like, what the hell is her name?
What about you guys in the chat? What do you guys do when you get a figure and you don't like it? Let me know. I'm going to the second topic now. This is a little more general. For those who pose, have you ever stolen someone's pose, and is it okay in your eyes to steal?
What?
Time out. I'm completely confused about this whole question because I didn't know that there's an actual receipt, document of somebody.
Like an unwritten rule.
Dang, that character can't pose like that.
That's what I'm asking because let's say for example, so you'll see in one of the Instagram or whatever, somebody posts a cool pose, and then obviously. Let's say a lot of people see it, and a lot of people that you follow you, see that you took that pose. Do you think they'll be like, "Oh, he took that from"? You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna get in trouble for it. That's not what the question is about. I'm just saying, like, how would you feel knowing that maybe other people saw it and then you post it, you take that pose, you post it yourself, and then other people see that you copy that pose? How would you feel about that?
Feel like
I would take it as a compliment, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's figure posing. It's not like.
I feel like if people would take it that way, they're just really into themselves. I don't know, because I feel like
they're looking for the accolades,
Yeah, like they're looking for oh, I made that pose popular. Like, no, the product is the product. If it can move like that, anybody can make it do that. Like for me specifically, I feel like. I don't know. That's just how I am with my figures, but I try to look at the promo pics and try to replicate some of those poses if they're nice. Like some of them are nice. So
Cobra's collection says all the time. I'm taking them all. Willie, if someone steals it, actually did it first, it's lame. See, there you go. That's what I mean.
That's different. That's a scenario if someone's trying to plagiarize your pose, let's call it, and say, "Hey, look what I created, guys," without giving proper.
Look at this one's fine, okay? When the arms are straight down to the sides and the legs are straight and the head straight on, that's my pose. Pretty much all of my figures.
Yeah, so Mike's the most ripped off artist on the planet.
I think you stole that.
Really?
Like I said, that's where
Mr. Museum over here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right, Fab, you don't pose yours. You put yours in a standard. It's just called Modoc Mike pose, right? You put it in the Modoc Mike pose.
Oh my god!
I think it's literally the culture, guys. Come on now, it's the hobby. If you're feeling some type of way, if another collector has their figure, the same exact figure that you have posed in your collection, just like D'Lo said, you should be more happy, wow, that pose that I got going is actually getting a wave. Yeah,
right.
No way. I would never be upset, and I don't think anybody should be looking at other people's personal little corners if they're taking pictures for their for their friends or groups or whatever. It's not that serious. Not to me, at least.
Julie says, when I get a figure on a leg, I go to the bathroom, take a good hard look at myself in the mirror and slap myself.
That's a bit harsh, man. But okay, to each their own.
Mike says, sorry guys, I've stolen all your poses. I'm a jerk.
Right.
Oh my god. Can you copyright a pose?
Yeah, like
Probably
seriously. If anything, you're copying the character themselves.
Flippin' Jenna says imitation is a form of flattery. Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
There you go.
A dynamic puff for Fab is slightly bent up. That's true. See? They know my
They know you,
professional pose.
yeah.
They know my professional pose. This is fast. See, they know.
They-
Disrespect. The disrespect.
It's true.
Hot Toys actually poses all their figures for Fab before they send it to him.
I know.
That's true.
They send me in a separate box.
Right out of the box.
They send it pre-posed just for Fabs.
Oh my
Yeah, pre-pose just for him.
Just take it out of the box and put it on the shelf. That's it. All right. Next topic.
Unbelievable.
Next topic. Let's go. Now, this is a good one. Can 1/6 sculpting get any better? What do you guys think about that?
Of course.
Because I think now we're at, the me personally coming from, 2009, 2010 to now, and even being around then, seeing what Hot Toys had made even prior to when I started, and then being around for what this is now, it's like, of course it's gotten better over the years, but even though, where we're at right now, where it's like, at least in my opinion, the best of the best of the best, can it get better, better and better and better?
That's a great question.
That
I
is
actually
a
really
really
like this
good-
question.
This is a good question.
I would say the short answer is yes, it can be, but I don't think it's going to be leaps and bounds going forward. Like it's going to be incremental, kind of like if anybody's a gamer here, you go from a PS4 to PS5, the refresh rate is a little better, but it's not like in your face, man, I can see it right away. It's a slight tweak of it there. I think.
Yeah, but for example, speaking specifically about consoles, if you compare PS4 and PS5 alone, that's leaps and bounds because now you have a PS5 that's like almost a computer. You know what I mean? So
well, I mean that's what they said about the PS4 when it came out, though. So it's like, in fairness, it doesn't matter what's the. I mean, I own both. And I play until a PS5 or an Xbox Series or whatever they call it these days. Like until they show me something that's blown me out the water, can't say so. But right now, within 2 to 3 years of the two, again, it was a loose example, but what I think is improved more than sculpting has. I think paint applications have improved far more, and I think artists and manufacturers have gotten so much better at painting figures that you can take an older sculpt, not even, let's say, a sculpt from 5 years ago, and repaint it, which a lot of artists do. It looks like a completely different head sculpt. You know what I mean? So I think that's the part that's improving over time. But I think sculpting, it's going to be more incremental because you can't change a person's face that much. You know what I mean? And they're not that far off to begin with.
right.
It's got to be the 3D printing, though, right? Isn't the 3D printing and how advanced that starts to get? Which, I mean, I don't want to say it's in its infancy, but it's going to get better. 3D printing is going to get better, and it's going to make these figures better. It's going to make them even more, because isn't that how they make these things anyways, right? The sculptor makes the head sculpt, and then they 3D print the living bejeezers out of one of them. So that process is going to get better. It's just, it has to.
Yeah.
So Dilo says the paint applications. You're saying the 3D printing. And Flavio, what do you think?
I think for sure it can always get better. I don't think it's going to be night and day, also kind of how Dilo says, but I also think it's also up, like, in a way, like how we see it. Because if you think about it, like you said, figures that came out in the past, they were awesome because that's all you knew. So I feel like we also have to take it into consideration, like it's all with changing with the times. So as things get more realistic, more advanced, more however you want to say it, just more worth the quality of what you're buying, you're going to see the improvement yourself, because you're going to say, okay, I can see where my money's going to. I can see that this sculpt has better paint applications. They're using, better materials, all types of stuff like that. So I think it's definitely going to get better. We're going to see the improvement. Also, like, the sculpting is going to have a plateau to some point, also, as you guys mentioned already, because you can only get as real as you can get. But then again, you can in that form in 1/6, you can only get as real to that person's face anyways in certain angles and stuff like that. So I think we're going to see, way more improvements, toys and other companies, third party, all of that. So for sure, I think it's going to get better.
Tuli says perfection is never-ending pursuit. Improvements are made and sculpts have come a long way. Better always means more money, though. Yep, that's true. And not only that, but I think, it's not, I think the artist, you know what I mean? It all comes down to the artist. I think depending on the artist and depending on, how dedicated they are and how experienced and how long they've been doing something and how much pride they take in their work. I think all that affects, I think all that matters, and going from this topic right into, fits perfectly. I don't do customs, I don't really bother with that, but this one, reliable 1/6 custom artist, like where would you, for example, somebody who wants to get into that, but they don't know where to go, they don't know where to look. You hear about little people posting their customs here and there, but it's not a common thing. It's I think, when I started, I feel like it was more popular because there wasn't so much to buy. There was not much available. Hot Toys wasn't making the numbers that they were making. They weren't announcing or releasing the numbers that they're doing now, anywhere near those numbers. So you have to hold yourself off by making, kit bashes and buying customs and, putting your things together here and there. So I think, not that they've disappeared now, but it's more underground than it's ever been, because there's so much more to buy now, so much more available on the market to buy. So if somebody wants to look for, an artist to have them customize something for you, would you guys know where to look? And if you do, who would you go to? Names or whatever, if you know anybody.
I guess that's probably where I should jump in here. That's kind of my wheelhouse there. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that stuff, I mean, I'm still kind of new to it myself, but I can tell you right now, Instagram is probably the more popular platform if you want to find that there. You'll find people occasionally on Facebook post something about it, but most artists who work are usually on Instagram themselves. Yeah, I mean, it's a slippery slope, and I agree with you, Fabs. I think it definitely was a lot more popular back when you started, simply because there wasn't as much options there. But artists are very clever, and they start coming up with wacky stuff that we would never look for figures for. Like I saw somebody do the Dumb and Dumber set.
Oh, I saw
recently.
that. I think
you
the
saw
other
that
day. Oh my god!
Not in a million years that I think to have a Dumb and Dumber figures, but but you got me. I love that movie, so I thought about it for a minute. I'm not sure if I'll do it, but I thought about it.
How much?
So I mean,
they look good too.
I didn't even bother. When I saw it, I saw the tailoring, I saw the
they look amazing.
I was like, I'm not even messing with that. I already know that's out of my wheelhouse. I can't afford that. Okay.
You saw how they had them posed like
they don't do payment plans.
Full disclosure. I
just want to get down this here. There's no payment plans for this kind of stuff. Either you got it or you don't. And trust me, they're ruthless. They don't care. Yeah, but I mean, who would I choose? I mean, it depends on what I'm looking for there. I mean, if I'm looking for head sculpts right now at the moment, the hot artist is a guy named Tao. Tao just recently
put in the chat for people to find.
Yeah, I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there when we're done here. But yeah, Tao is you've probably seen his work recently. He's been posting about a BVS Batman head sculpt that he's done, where it doesn't have the removable plate. It's more form fitting. So the Ben Affleck likeness looks really, really good. So a lot of people have been using that with the new Nightmare Batman. They've been going back to the old suit. Actually, you know what? Not to name drop anybody here, but Justin's Collections did an expose on that head sculpt a couple months back. So if you can find it, just look for like a BVS custom or something like that. I think he did one. But that's the artist who was commissioned for the job. Really great work there. Gosh, there's artists for everything. There's artists for sculpting, there's artists for painting, and there's artists for rooting as well too. So it's very rare that you'll find an artist that does all three. If you do, it is very, very expensive. That's usually more like the Indiana Jones crowd. That's a big custom base there. But I would say Tao for head sculpts, Duke Avocado for painting, and rooting when you want to there. Those are the top guys that I like right now. I like their work. There's one other person I can't think of right now, but I'll look it up in a second. I'll put it in the chat.
Are those the guys that did
How do
your
you spell-
Joker?
What?
Are any of those people the people that did your Joker?
Yeah, so the person who did my Joker was Duke Avocado. You can find him on
Oh.
Facebook. He's a solid dude there. Yeah, but they get busy. That's the other thing too. Like it's a waiting game. Like the Joker that I did, I ordered it maybe about 9 months ago.
Oh wow!
So it can get pretty busy. Yeah, it can get pretty busy.
What's that towel? What's that towel? So I can look up their Instagram and put it up. Some of the stuff.
I'll look it up. I'll go. You guys keep talking about it. I'll go find it for you.
Okay. All right. David says one of the reasons I love quarter scale Hot Toys, the head sculpt, threads, and bodies are on a different level. Yeah. No. The quarter scale. Forget it. Those things are like might as well be human beings. They're so detailed. It's insane. So that's 100% true. I'm trying to see if I could find this towel, but there's so much stuff under towel that, can't even.
I'll find it for you a second. Here. Just give me.
You probably got.
What about you, Mike? What about you, Mike?
No, it's Zao. I found it right here. I found it.
But for custom?
Yeah, like in general.
I mean, I kind of have gotten out of it. Like I probably, I don't remember anyone's name. I mean, I'm even forgetting the guy's name who did the Supergirl, and he's doing the Penguin now. I'm forgetting his name.
Oh, I know you talked about that.
Remember, the Supergirl from the '80s movie?
Yeah, you talked about that. I remember.
And he's doing like a Keaton Penguin now. And it's super expensive, and that's where I'm just like I'm out of it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars for a 1/6 figure. I'm just not. I'm into other things that I'd rather put my money into something else for that thousands of dollars.
Exactly. Yep. Same with me. That's why I never really got into. Even back then, these customs were expensive, and they've never had payment plans, so there was no way that I was ever going to be able to, even if I wanted it super, super badly. Not only that, but I always thought about. It's something very limited, yes, but it's like not everybody's going to want to get this. So if I ever have to get rid of it for whatever reason, I may have a hard time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I can't even get into this. D-Lo, is this what you're talking about? Toy Man Zao?
No, that's not the one I sent you. Give me 1 second.
Oh, no, I didn't get it.
Check your Facebook Messenger. I just sent you something.
Dang, look at that Kanye.
Yeah, that's Kanye.
I'm pretty sure that's
Kanye there. That's Kanye.
Oh, right here. Yeah, this guy.
That's who that is.
I didn't even see. I thought you were looking at Kobe, and I was like, Kanye.
Nah.
Let me see where the messenger is. Hold on. Let me see. No. Here we go.
You know what? If you want to pull him up, you probably know this guy. I would imagine you guys know the G Wiz Customs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the guy who did the Supergirl, and I'm pretty sure he's involved with the Penguin.
D-Lo, which one are you talking about? This one here?
Yep.
Oh,
that's the head sculpt now.
He's got the scruff.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole bunch. I'm trying to find them all now for you guys. My bad.
Do you know how much this was going for or no?
Honestly, I have not inquired about it yet. It's on my list of things to do eventually. Just because you got to price these things out.
Right. See, like I wouldn't like this is not something that I would be like, oh my god, this is so amazing. I need to have it. Like, and what do you get with this? You get the entire cow head sculpt with the mouthpiece. That you
it's fixed in. It's not like a removable mouthpiece like the Batman is.
Oh, gotcha. So it's like permanently glued in there.
Exactly. But I mean, if you compare it to the Hot Toys head sculpt compared to this one here, that's more film accurate than how the Hot Toys one is. Because of the gimmick with the face plates coming out, it leaves it a little bit more to be desired. And that's for like a Batman fan, that's huge.
You mean the fact that like the chin sticks out of the
the scruff, all that there. And just the lining overall of where the skin
it's more flush.
Is exposed. Yeah, it's more flush. Thank you, Flavio. That's what I'm looking for. There's some killer ones out here.
I wouldn't get into. I mean, it looks amazing, but Diego Armando Maradona, look at this guy. That would be cool.
Yeah, he does some amazing stuff there, man.
Is that the guy from? Is that from Peaky Blinders?
Look at this thing, man. The scruff is what does it for me. That looks so
nice,
sick.
I love seeing those pictures too, like the actual in-hand pictures.
See, I don't follow any of these people, so I never see any of this stuff.
That joke.
It's cool, but it doesn't do anything for me. Look at this thing. This thing is beautiful.
Wow.
That's insane.
All right, this is another one here. He doesn't do commission work, but this guy, in my humble opinion, is the best of the best. But he doesn't do commissions.
Abomination.
That's crazy. That looks sick too.
I think that's more of him from like Reservoir Dogs, though.
Yeah, no, he's young there, of course.
Look at Hugh Jackman. No, they did that.
Carnage.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Woody Harrelson.
That's crazy.
See, I wish Hot Toys would have threw in that head sculpt for the Carnage.
It's a miss.
But it wouldn't have. I wonder how they would have made his seamless, like because Carnage and Venom, like it comes over them. It's not like a suit, so the head sculpt I feel like would be. I don't know how they would do that.
Yeah, that one now.
Oh, here we go.
This guy's the best of the best here. I mean, when I was talking about paint application being better, take a look at this guy here. This is what I was referring to here. Yeah.
He does painting of the head sculpts, you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Repainting of old head sculpts. So he'll do a custom one if someone gives it to him. But you got to see like some of that. Like he does like amazing like.
This thing is insane right here.
Dang! In the video, wow!
Look at her lips.
That's crazy, dude.
You guys see what it is? Look what he does with a Pepper Potts, the one that came from Iron Man 3 with that set.
Does he do rooting hair? Is that what he does too?
He does that and the painting. Yeah, this guy doesn't do commissions though.
Look at the difference.
Look at that.
You say he doesn't do commissions?
No, he doesn't do commissions. That is the same head sculpt, repainted and
wow, dude.
That's insane. Which one did you say? This one? Oh wow!
Look at that.
Wow.
That is the same head sculpt from the Iron Man 3 figure, the only Pepper Potts we've ever gotten.
No way.
That is the same one. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
It looks like a completely different product.
That does.
That's why when you guys were all talking and ganging up and you're saying head sculpts and this and that, I was saying paint applications is where it's at. Because
why
I've
can't
seen
he take commissions?
He would be so busy, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure this guy has a job.
Look at this. Oh my god.
That looks nuts, dude. Like the hair looks so real.
Yeah, no, those color the eyes, I think it's what makes it look insane.
Look at Scarlet Witch here. Go up real quick. You skipped there. Go back to Scarlet Witch. That's the Ultron head sculpt. Come on.
He does the same. If you notice the eyes on all of them, he does the same thing to the eyes. And I think Like I said,
They're
that's
like-
what changes the figure.
They have like a glisten, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they're all like grayish looking, and they make them look more realistic.
Dang, dude, he did the Fifth Element too. Look at that. Go to the next. Get out of
that.
here. Get out of here, dude. I would get that.
That's from the Resident Evil head sculpt that came out.
Oh, really? What is it? Mila?
That's the
whatever?
Mia.
Jovovich.
Yeah, that's the Resident Evil head sculpt. It's nothing custom.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God.
That's the Hot Toy sculpt. That's what I was telling you guys. Like, dude, paint applications, it's where it's at. It can make a world of difference.
Dude, does Hot Toys know this guy exists?
Who knows? Look at that. That's
Dude,
from the
that's-
Catwoman. That Catwoman head sculpt is terrible in my opinion, but look how much better he made it.
That's crazy.
But I mean, now, let's be honest now. Are you going to spend 2 G's on that head sculpt? 'Cause I ain't gonna.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
No.
not
I mean, that's
that-
what I'm saying.
It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely good. But with these custom guys are charging, and I get it. There's a ton of work into them, and
Well, going back to that question that we just had earlier, what if Hot Toys gets to this level and they do get to that price?
There you go. That's really the question that we're trying to ask.
Then what happens?
Because this is their product. It's just in somebody else's hands.
Yeah.
And they're
I don't
charging
know.
that because it's a one of one. I mean, it's as
But what
rare
if
as it gets.
what if it gets like Hot Toys mass produced, but it's every single one goes to the house like this?
well, that's what I'm saying. I think one day they're going to be able to 3D print that. They're going to be able to mass produce that high-end quality paint job and
Right.
and sculpt. They're going to be able to mass produce it, I think.
Let
Definitely
me say
possible,
hello
for
to this,
sure.
to this guy, Zalzalak. This is Zalzalak, everybody. Say hello to Zalzalak. Makeup makes it. Yeah, this is this is my high school buddy. He has the crazy Lego collection. He started like 2 months ago, and he's got a room filled with it already.
2 months in? Damn, bro.
Wow.
Good for you. Good for you,
I got-
man.
I got the videos. I gotta put them up one day. I keep forgetting to load them up, but I got a whole video of the entire
Multi-pass.
multi.
Totally.
Zalzalak. No, these are insane. I wish he did a comparison like before and
Yeah.
after with both.
There
Wow,
goes
dude,
the
look
wasp
at
right there.
that.
Look at the wasp.
Oh
Bell.
my gosh.
He did Bell. I mean, come on, man.
Wait, where's the
Nuts.
wasp? This one?
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's the eyes. The eyes is what makes it look crazy.
Yeah, this guy is nuts. Like,
So how much would
Those
be
are her eyes, though, it looks like.
be?
Oh, it's hard to say what that would be. Like I said, the guy has never taken commission since I've been following him.
bro, wow.
But I
that-
mean,
Oh, just for him?
who? What happened?
This is just for him. This is for himself.
Yeah, I think he opens up commissions every once in a blue. Like you got to catch him on like a good year, and he decides to do a couple. But
Man,
yeah, for the
this
most
one-
part, he's closed down for biz.
This one looks.
I think he
insane.
does a window. He works on them throughout the year, and then that he's done. You know what I mean? Like I think he does like batch work.
Look at this. My God.
Come on.
Yeah, it's the eyes for me.
wow. And look how he packages, sends it off to you.
Yeah, no, that's how I get my
So
stuff
yeah,
here when I get
so he'll get the hair done, all prepped up, and then he'll send it to you like, oh, look at you.
that.
Wait.
Yeah, they
hold on.
come in those.
Stay
Ah,
right
it's
there.
just a little jar, but yeah, that's how mine came in. So this is the one that my
Talk
Joker
about
came
Walt Disney.
in. Mhm. Hooks it all up there.
Crazy. Zalzalak. Oh man, look at this. She looks,
That looks sick.
incredible.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Did you see that penguin, Fabs? Pull up
Which
that.
one?
I texted you or in your Facebook. I sent
me
you a
see.
link to that penguin.
Where are you?
I think this penguin looks pretty good.
Where are you? There you are.
You'll have to scroll down. It's like this, it's like the third post on his Facebook page.
Hold on.
I considered this, but
Yo, this is insane. Oh, this is cool.
right
Oh,
there.
Oh, Shane Pool. Yeah.
Goodness.
Look at
Yep.
that.
That looks sick.
That's great, right?
That's beautiful. That's
That's-
something.
Look at and with the whole, it comes the whole body. You know what I mean? It's the whole thing.
Wow.
Gosh, look at the teeth, the paint detail, and it's
Yeah,
like the grime in his mouth.
Instant buy.
Instant buy. How much is this? That's cool
Wow.
with the monocle.
You know, this is a weird body. You know what I mean? This is not.
Yeah, right.
You know what
have
I
to
mean?
customize that, right? That's a custom body. That can't be.
Oh,
That
for
looks
sure.
amazing.
They're doing. I think they're doing 10, 15 of these.
Oh, they're definitely gonna be like 1,500 each.
Oh yeah, a little higher than that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Big
you
Wiz
got
is
one?
not cheap.
What's that?
You got one?
No, I inquired, but I can't do it.
No, yeah, screw. I can only imagine what it's gonna be. Look at the rooting on this thing.
I mean, look at.
It
I
looks
want this
amazing.
figure. To be honest, you know what I mean. Keaton, Batman is my Batman. You know, it's a tough one to pass.
They'll make it. They'll make it eventually.
I think you know they got it right.
Yeah, eventually they will.
I mean, with that new one that they showed way back, you think they might?
No, they will eventually. I think they gotta find a reason to, but I think they will.
Well, what is it? The Flash movie that's coming out. Is that still coming out? Right?
Mhm. Yeah, so coming
Yeah,
out.
Keaton Batman's in that, so that's hopefully it'll spark the flames
Yeah.
of that Batman.
I hope you're right because I would love to have a Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman.
That's
Oh,
another
yeah.
one that a lot of people are looking for. That Michelle Pfeiffer one. A lot of people bought that third party one that came out a few years back. Oh man, it was so bad. I think it was rooted here. Oh, look at the hands.
Yeah, that
That's
is cool. Like how they show you all of the hands, the stuff.
Oh, get rid of the booty bots. Somebody.
No.
The what?
We got booty bots in here.
Uh-oh.
Wait, let me see if I get. Oh, here we go. Somebody got rid of them already?
I think so. I don't see him anymore.
Yeah, didn't kill that, bro. That looks sick.
Yeah, no, they're not there anymore.
I feel like I'm looking into like the StreamYard Matrix over here.
Yeah, no, because you got to get rid of them directly from the what do you call it? Directly from the where'd it go?
Chat.
Oh, here. Directly from the from the chat.
That's full on custom there. I mean, sculpted hands, body work,
Yeah.
tailoring, accessories. Come on.
Soup to nuts, yeah.
Look at how it just fits in his mouth too. Like, pause.
William. Oh man. Of course you are. Sicko. Unbelievable.
And you can get a 1/3 scale Hulk,
This is insane.
or pay more and get this. Like that's where it's tough to swallow those prices.
Oh, look at this Joker. This is nice.
It looks cool, but the eyes are a little weird, I think.
I think
Yeah.
no, I think you know what it is. I think it's too thin. The face looks very thin.
Something, yeah. It doesn't look bad though.
No, it's not terrible. This is cool, man. That's one thing. I posted forget what I posted on my TikTok, and a woman says, "Oh, do you make females too?" And I was like, this is all purchases. I said, I'm not a sculptor by any means. I said, I wish. Can you imagine?
You imagine you being a sculptor?
Yo, I would have the sickest stuff ever in the world. I would be making stuff all day, every day. Because I love to like draw. I don't know how to draw, but if I did, I would be drawing all the time. So I would be doing stuff.
I
all
wish
the
I
time.
was
Look at this.
artistic.
Oh,
That's why we buy this stuff. I don't have an artistic bone in my body.
Yeah,
That's exactly
exactly.
right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, I
That's
wish
I have a
I
credit
was.
card. That's my special skill.
Yeah.
Mike, is this the one you got? No.
No.
This is the
It's
new
on.
one, right?
He's got a picture of her. It's the first one on his page. Go up.
This is the new one.
Oh, wow.
That's
You know
so
what?
cool. He did that.
It's in the G-Wiz Customs group. That's where I saw it.
Look at that. Look at that. The dark side.
I'll see
Yeah,
if I'll
that's
send it
cool.
to you.
Yeah,
real quick.
hopefully I'll get it from here.
Oh, that looks awesome.
And look, you can see the eyes. You
That
get the
looks
eyes back
nice.
here. That looks
That
cool.
one's cool. I would get that one.
That's a little creepy too. Let me see if I could get his super.
Here, I'm sending it to you right now.
Look at this Chun-Li. That looks
Dang,
great.
Chung-Li.
Oh,
It's
look
in
at
your
this pen.
Oh wow! Look at
Wow. That does look good. It looks a lot thinner than the InArt one. Like the face.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, that's Supergirl.
Oh, that's the actress. I'm like, who's this woman?
And that's the
sick.
guy who does the hair. Shane, I think his name's
Shane
Shane.
Poole. Shane Poole, yeah.
He does her hair.
He does the hair. Like that's his
The rooting. He does the rooting. That's his
He
thing.
does hair
Oh,
rooting.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw somebody. Somebody
Oh my
redid-
gosh.
That looks amazing.
Yep.
That looks so
Look
good.
at the monkey.
Somebody actually did this. They bought the third party one and they repainted the head. Oh, it looks beautiful. And then I think they rerouted. I think it was this. Was it these people? I don't even know. They rooted the hair. They did the beard. They repainted the face. The thing looked beautiful. I was like, oh man. I was like, I wish I would have gotten it, but I didn't even bother. I have all of the Hot Toys figures for the movies, but I didn't get that one. I was like, eh. Look at the material.
So are these are G-Wiz, like, how long is their turnaround time?
A while, a year. I want to say usually. I think the Supergirl was close to a year.
Are they expensive?
There's not a ton. There's not a ton of people on these streams.
yeah.
So I'm going to say
yeah.
it. The Supergirl was a little over $800, I think it was, and
No,
that's
a classic though. That like, forget it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a big Reeves Superman, so that's part of that.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Plus, I think you're in the safe zone. That's like one of those, like, I don't think Hot Toys would touch either way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So
That 80 Supergirl, no way.
What about this one? I know a lot of people saw a tease of this.
oh, the Stallone store, the shop.
Yep. I didn't even bother getting that Rambo that they made. I don't know. It looks cheap. It looks cheap for that price. I was like, nope, I don't think so.
What do you mean that the new Rambos that came out?
No, not from 3-0. The Rambo that the Stallone store is selling.
Oh, okay.
That's like the civilian clothes, right? The civilian clothes,
yes.
Rambo.
The backpack
Yeah.
and
That Cobra looks good though. I mean,
no, the Cobra looks nice.
I would get Cobra.
See, you know why? You know what turns me off about these figures? I'm gonna tell you what it is. The moment I see these jeans, that color, I know they're cheap. You know what I mean? Like this is the cheapest.
That was the denim color of the '80s, man. What are you talking about?
I get it, but I want to show you something. I have a pair of jeans.
He likes skinny jeans now.
Right, exactly.
No, it's not even the fit. It's like, look, like these are so like cheap. So when I see that same like stitching on the jeans, see, like when you get that same type of stitching, I'm like, oh, that's cheap right away, and that's what turns me off. There's nothing that, so detailed and so, oh my God, they really took their time to tailor these pants. This is bought, they mass purchased these jeans. They bought a couple hundred or however many, pieces they bought, and they put the figure together. Again, another expensive kit bash. I don't think somebody's really sitting there making these one by one. And that's what turns me off. Will says not for Dazzles from Bunko. What the hell is that? Oh man. Let's see this thing.
That looks nice.
This is but this is not the same suit that Hot Toys made. This is cloth.
I have something like that in a box. I paid like $500 for it. It needs a painted head. It's just sitting in a box because I'm lazy to send it off to somebody.
Man, you should get that done. Wait, so you got the what with the cloth?
I got the Alex Ross Batman.
Oh, God.
Alex Ross Superman.
That's gotta look sick. That Alex Ross.
I gotta paint the heads. I gotta send them off to get them painted.
R.I.P. Batman.
Yeah, no, we could stay on this
Kevin
topic.
Conroy, man. R.I.P.
let's see so next topic is, let me get out of here. Bow. What is your unboxing ritual? So what is it that you guys do when you unbox a figure? Like, do you have something specific that you have to always do every single time, or do you just open it, doesn't matter where, whatever? Or do you do like a specific, like I have to put it here, I have to, like for example, like when I open a box, I'll open the shipper and the actual figure box, I never open it from the top. I always slice the little what do you call it? The little sticker piece that holds the flap. I always slice it from the bottom. I never open the top of the figure. Just, I don't know why, it just happens. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people open it from the top. So what is it that you guys do? And in the chat too, what is it that you guys do that it's like a constant thing that you notice that you just developed like over the years?
I will always eat a bag of Cheetos before I
Oh
open
no.
He's trying to
and now wash my hands.
I don't know. I'm kind of a weirdo when it comes to my stuff. Like I'm just like that with everything. Like even when I was collecting, like I was a sneakerhead too. I was just like very particular with my stuff.
Right on.
Like 100%. That's just I feel like if the only other thorough person would be you, Fab, because of just how many you have. Because I just literally every time I get a figure, and granted, you were making fun of me about this last stream because I don't have anything back here still. But
we don't believe he's actually in a room. This might be like an actual like photo that it's a green screen.
This is all green screen. This is all fake. But anyways, just like
Flavio is actually on the other side of Fab's like basement, trapped, forced to stream against his will.
No, twice if you need help.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I just every time I get my figures, I always do the same exact thing, and I probably will continue to do so. I receive my package. First thing I do is I don't like, you guys always say that you guys sit on them. I like to check mine as soon as possible too. I don't know why. I just like to be proactive because I feel like, in my eyes, I feel like if you're trying to return something to Sideshow, if there's a defect or something like that, they're just going to believe you a little bit more if you do it closer to when they see that you receive your package. I don't know. That's just me thinking.
Oh, you get 30 days.
Yeah, you get 30 days no matter what. Like if you read it, it says you have 30 days from when you purchased it to open anything. So you could do whatever in that time. But for me, it just gives me more peace of mind. I like to open my figures, and I'm a weirdo. Like those little stickers at the top of the box, like I don't slice them. I like literally peel them, bro. I peel them, bro.
I do too.
It lowers the value if you don't.
Bro, and I have no intentions of selling not one of any of the figures that I've ever bought, but it's just like that's just how I always have done it. So I never like slit any seal or tape from any of the boxes. And I open the box, I inspect everything. So I inspect the figure, make sure it's good. I check the articulation, and then I check to make sure that the paint is all good and make sure the accessories are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. And then, yeah, like I just been putting them back because I want to unbox them eventually anyways, but that's what I do. I just check them all and just make sure they're fine and then put them back. That's how I inspect my figures.
Tully says Fabs have to pack a fat bowl before every unboxing. Unbelievable.
We got some open a window open, bro, man.
Fastest I can. William says, but you don't have figures, hence the echo. Oh man, that's crazy. Cobra says, I do the same with the stickers.
I have a lot to prove.
Oh damn. Yes, yeah, I don't know. I can't. I just slice it. It's not a big deal. Well, my original
open from the bottom.
Fab rips the box open. He just throws all the plastic everywhere.
I had it with the box for my wife. Nothing to see here. Then it gets cooperation.
That's true.
Oh, that's funny. What about you, Mike? What do you do?
Relatable.
No, same thing. I take the The circle sticker off always. Always open from the bottom. Something I always do. The bottom.
Savages, man.
When you guys say bottom, what do you mean? Like the
So
the writing is
you go from here, not from here.
right.
I always go from the top because I always feel like everything's gonna fall down.
Well, listen. I always go from the top because when I take it out of the bag, I
Say
take
like
that.
this.
That tape
Instead of
off.
opening from here, you open it from here because the sticker's here and the sticker.
Dang. I'm about to do that.
Man, you bunch of animals.
He's like,
I'm leaving.
No,
leaving
it's
this group.
true though. Like you learn that.
I'm leaving
You
this
learn that.
bullshit.
You guys been doing it longer. Like obviously, you open it from the bottom, it slides right out, and then
Takes a lot to offend me. I'm out of this bitch.
I saran wrap my boxes when I'm done with them too.
Do you really? What's the
No.
reason for that?
What do you mean saran them? Like the cardboard?
Like I have a BJ's size thing of plastic wrap, and I wrap the empty boxes.
Oh, for humidity, so to keep them from getting.
Oh,
Ever noticed
that's next level.
Cardboard sucks in the humidity. Sucks it in.
I've never heard of that.
Looks like he has a ton of bricks in his house.
That's next level. I like that though.
I never heard of that.
But for me, all jokes aside, I don't eat Doritos or Cheetos or anything like that. What I do though, honestly, I put on the movie or the TV show that it's based off of. That's what I like to do. I like to get in the mode. You know what I mean? Like I want to think about how I'm gonna pose and all that stuff because I don't want
to steal poses.
Copywriting and I don't want to steal poses from other people, so I'm just gonna steal it from the movie it's based off of. But yeah, I mean, I like to put in the movie just to kind of get hyped up for getting a figure for that. Because after a while, like you almost like forget about your order, and then when you finally get it, it's kind of anticlimactic because you just all right now it's there.
Yeah.
But throw in the movie or maybe like the soundtrack. Like when it's a Star Wars one, I like to put it on YouTube video and look at the Duel of the Fates. Put that score on while I'm doing the unboxing, especially if it's a Jedi, and it just makes it more fun for me. It makes it just like. It makes it like an event because
it puts you in the moment.
Yeah, it puts you in the moments, the mood, you know. That's why I do that.
William says when they say bottom, they mean the butt.
Yeah, you pretty much. That's the way my sick mind thinking of it.
The old white vision. Yeah, and Moon Knight. Oh man. Let me see. And then the last topic of the night before we do the figure of the week is, do family and friends think it's weird when they see your figure / collection? Like, do you guys get like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like what? Go ahead.
Yeah. They think I'm fucking nuts.
What is that? What is the craziest comment that you've gotten?
I don't know if it's the craziest comment. I don't look at I'm sure if someone walked into your basement, they would say, "What the fuck are you doing?" So I would imagine that's probably the response that they would have, because there's a lot.
Right, but I'm saying, what about you personally? What have you gotten when people say, or has anybody seen it?
Yeah, I've had a couple of family members down, and that's pretty much what they say, right? It's like, this is a lot of shit,
William says, all my friends are jealous because apparently their wives don't let them have any fun in their hobbies.
You know what? That's true too, man. There's some haters out there.
Hater wives.
Yep.
Oh man. Fam thinks
if the wife's giving up, she doesn't try to like stop it or.
Oh my
she
God.
Stays on the way.
It's a constant battle with wife. Oh my God, this is crazy.
But you know what though? Like, listen, when it comes to the wifey conversation, not to cut you off there, Fab. Listen, all of our wives, all of us are married, who have girlfriends or whatever, they got shit that's weird too. Okay. They spend like $1,000 on their fucking face with all this stupid fucking blush and makeup, and you'll never look like the fucking video you're trying to do in the tutorial. Excuse me. That grinds my gears there. Like I deal with that shit at home because my wife likes to bust my balls about this here. She's like, "Oh, you gonna play with your baby dolls?" And all shit like that, right? Like, because she knows she wants to poke the bear. right?
Oh, man.
And I said, don't you got to put on like 10 pounds of makeup to look pretty again? You know, I'll throw shit right. Don't cut. You don't want this. You don't want this, Missy. Okay.
I bought my wife Killmonger and Loki because they're her celebrity. That's smart.
That's weird. I don't know, man. That's like low key. That's her. That's her hall pass right there. Chill. I don't know.
He got them for her, but they're for him.
I don't know. But no, listen. But listen, my boys, like we're all like diehard football fans, and you know we go to the shooting range and all that fun stuff. And then I'm the dude with the quirky like collectibles like thing as well too. So first action is like it's weird like Mike kind of said. But you know what though? Everybody's fake as hell though, because the second or third visit and they're back in the room and they start looking at the figures like, oh shit, is that Keanu Reeves from the John Wick movie? Oh, that's a good movie. Oh, is that Robert Downey Jr.? Like, yeah, you fake bastard. Yeah, you like my shit. You giving me crap, and now you like it. So yeah, that's what it is. Yes, it's Keanu Reeves.
Mike says, when my wifey says you're nuts, I say, yeah, but I'm not as crazy as these guys. And I point to your YouTube channel. Oh, man.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. That's smart. That's smart. It's like, yeah, not that bad. ADC says, damn. Oh, my God. That's so funny. What about you, Flavio? What do they say?
I mean, yeah.
You still got boxes. It's not like you don't have anything. You still
I still have to unbox them, but I mean, really, I've kind of kept it kind of under wraps. I mean, my girl, like I said, is the one that's pretty much, she's always with me. So she's been there through the beginning. She was the one that kind of got me into it, oddly. And we talked about that a long time ago. But I think my parents know, and the only thing that they say is just like the price, like of it. They like just can't fathom the price of it. They're like
family,
they're like, son, why are you doing this? Like, but I'm like, you don't understand the authenticity. And then like, no, like I showed my mom my first figure, and she was just like, oh my God, like that is crazy. Like that they do that, but she was like, don't get out of control. And I'm like, yeah, I won't. 38 deep.
How many do you have? You have 38?
38
I was just going to ask you how many you have.
38 deep, and I started like at the beginning of this year.
Of this year, 38? Wow, that sounds about right for a first year. That sounds...
Yeah.
That's when you got the itch.
38.
I got the itch there.
Yeah. Yep. 38, and I mean 38 in total, because that's on my sideshow account. It should like how many purchases I have, but like I have like 3.
Is that why you have no furniture?
Dude, I have furniture in the rest of my house. I'm literally gonna do
priorities, baby. I respect the game. I respect it. Who needs a couch? Fuck a couch.
I'm feeling fuck your couch. I'm Rick James.
Fuck your couch.
Nah, but I'm gonna fill this whole room like with I'm gonna try to do custom shows. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on.
You don't have no furniture.
No, I have furniture.
Tuli, how many figures do you have? Why does your mom hate it? When she comes over, she shakes her. She's like, what did I do wrong with my life? Oh my God.
What's actually funny, speaking about my mom too, since we just recently moved and stuff, like we were hauling a ton of stuff all over the place, and she was just like, oh, you better not take all your hot toys over there or whatever until you're like completely moved, because she knows like we're like redoing a ton of shit and remodeling, and she knows they're expensive. And I'm like, nah, don't worry.
Take them where? To the Bronx?
That was my question too. Like, you're laughing, but I was like, yeah, don't take them to the Bronx.
In the boogie down Bronx, right?
Yeah, they're gonna boogie with your shit down the block.
Yeah, literally, you're gonna see them on the corner getting sold.
You're gonna see a guy trying to sell a pack of Newports and your figures.
And your figures. William says his mental collection is lit. Oh,
get this guy out of here. You wait and see.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, guys.
He doesn't understand why I spend so much on plastic. Oh man, that's horrible.
Yo, Thule, you should clap back and say it's for protection.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny. All right, guys, last topic of the night, and then guys, do not go anywhere. Literally, right after this, I'm running the raffle. It's been long enough, so I want to do it immediately. So don't go too far. And then here we go. All right, so Flavio, you go first.
All right. So for my figure of the week, which is the only one that I have over here because I had just recently got it, and it is the Death Trooper, the Black Chrome Death Trooper, to be exact.
Nice.
And guys, this is my first pose, so I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I did a really good job. I mean, you guys can rate me, but yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier about like liking or not liking a figure. When I pre-ordered this, I pre-ordered it right when we first saw it at SDCC, right? I pre-ordered it like first thing with the Chrome clone. And I was super hyped because I really wanted a Death Trooper. And I was hyped that it was like the Black Chrome on top of that because I missed out on the OG Mando release. So I was like, shoot, cool, I'll pick this one up. And I picked it up, and then when everybody got it in hand, they were like trashing it because they were like, oh, it's not really Black Chrome, but like it kind of has like almost like I say like a goldish, like copperish, like
yeah, it's like a weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like if my light picks up on it, but it has like a weird like. You're not gonna see it unless you see it in hand. But it has. I still love it. Like I still love it. That's the thing.
Nice.
It's
Tell
dope.
them the story. Tell them what happened. Tell them what happened. Make it fun. Tell them what happened.
Oh man, so that's the other thing. I completely forgot too. That's awesome. So yeah, my first pose, I took an L and I broke actually the bottom part of the gun here. Like there's like a rod that's under there and it's snapped because I was trying to get his hand in there. They're so hard. I guess I should have taken the tip of like heating up the hands maybe or something to get it in there. But yeah, I just took an L. I'm gonna try to super. I forgot too until Fab reminded me, but it is what it is. He said it's not the first and it won't be the last, like he said. So
no,
I mean,
absolutely not. I told you.
I cried on the inside. I cried on the inside, but like I took it on the chin. It is what it is. There's so many other figures that I got coming that I'm like, oh, it's all right. So yeah, that's my figure of the week.
I forget what I just broke. Literally a few days ago, I forgot what I opened. I went to do some whatever gun it was, and literally the thing snapped, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I glued it right away. But it's gonna keep happening if you don't hold things properly, and they have like scopes and attachments and stuff. Forget it. And you're lucky able to glue it back on because you're gonna have things that you're not gonna be able to glue back on, and you're gonna be really upset.
Well, that's what I think. Honestly, that's what I think this situation is because the rod piece that popped off. I don't want to take it off here right now, but it's like the gas, like there's like a gas line on that gun under there, and it snapped right on that. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to super glue it. My girlfriend is a dental assistant, and she has like those loops, like those magnifying glasses. So she's actually going to try to do a solid and super glue it herself. You see, she looks out for me like that. So shout out to her. But yeah,
oh, that's good.
What's with all the girlfriends being supportive? Austin's girlfriend supportive. Flavio's girlfriend's being supportive. My wife is like an asshole.
you say that, but she secretly likes your collection too. You know that.
I know. But now if I got a Zac Efron figure, she liked my collection.
Yeah.
Oh no! Which one now, William? Which figure was broken? Mike, go ahead. Your turn.
Yeah, you're lucky I got shit like out. Definitely this guy. Talked about him already.
Oh, sweet.
Beautiful, Mike.
That's a cool pose.
That's great.
That is
right.
cool. I want that Daredevil too so bad. I'm waiting for the new one when they.
Really,
I'm gonna just wait.
he's thick. He's solid. He feels, he feels solid. This guy.
Yeah, that king.
How do you have this post? Like in the on a shelf or?
Yeah, just this is how I have him on the shelf. You know that I use these acrylic.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Stony stands.
Double kneeling, before him, and he's got the thing around his neck, basically. So.
Yeah, D'Lo. Remember
Very
I told you
sharp.
get the same stands you get?
Yeah, you got Stony stands. I recognize his work anywhere.
Yeah, I just ordered another shitload of them, another 100.
I do the ones with like the actual like the photos and graphics on them, but mine are basically the same as yours.
No, I just get the plain. Like I like it. If I could get away with no stand, I would. I don't. I want low profile, hardly can see. Stand.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Good stuff.
The advisor for which one's that one? The advisor. What's the actual name of the figure? Like the character. The Kingpin. Yeah, it's a nice pose too. D'Lo, your turn.
Okay. Mine was a recent acquisition, but it's something that I regret that I did not get when it came out. I thought it was like typical D'Lo fashion, overpriced, so I didn't buy it. I was waiting for a coupon or something like that to happen, and then it sold out, and I was so mad I didn't get it. So I was patient. I found a ridiculous good deal because these don't pop up very often, but mine's a cheat. It's not one, it's two. I got the Jawa.
Oh man.
With Gonk up. All right, Gonk there. Here we go.
Yeah, right. That's
Very cool figures. I mean, this to me is super essential for any Star Wars aficionado, especially original trilogy fans like myself. Just it's a great figure. I wish I knew how to put the camera. So there he goes. It's a great figure. It's definitely it's basic, but it's got a lot of appeal on the shelf there. It looks really good, especially next to like Farm Boy Luke or Ben Kenobi and stuff like that there. So very happy to have it in the collection. I will say one thing for those who are interested in this pack here. Gonk Droid leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, this plastic.
I was always
on the bottom
wondering
there. Not my favorite. I'm not crazy how they made this here, but it'll do. And the fact that I didn't get it for full retail, I got it for less than that. Very happy with it.
So it's just one static piece then.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's just like one piece of plastic, like rectangular piece of plastic. All right, guys, my turn. So, because obviously we're celebrating Black Panther, I have a couple. So, I don't know if you guys know about this figure here. This was the War Story Black Panther that came out last year, even before the figure or the movie, before he died, and we didn't know who new Black Panther was going to be. She has the reflective panels as well. If you put the black light on it a little bit, not as much as the Black Panther figure. But so I got her. Look at the claws. Very, very, very similar to the helmet. Looks kind of nice. Nothing like the Hot Toys figure at all, but you get a different look. You know what I mean? A different version of that Black Panther. Then you have. Then I got the second one because it's got the cannons, the hand cannons. So I needed to to have that look as well. And then obviously she looks nothing like Shuri. And these heads are like magnetic. So
Nice.
Cool. That's cool.
They so she she's supposed to be like, I guess a different take on, and then she comes with these blades in the back. They're magnetic as well, so they cross this piece here in the middle right there is a magnetic piece that holds the blades in place. So I had to obviously pull these two out, and then obviously, like I showed you guys a little while ago, the original Shuri figure, which this thing is like. This thing is amazing with the detail and just such a good figure overall.
Sick.
Always been a great head sculpt on that one.
Yeah,
Heck
no,
yeah.
she looks really good. Very, very good. I love that figure. Let me put these back. And all right, good. All right, guys. Let me see what the chat's saying. Rob Garcia lives. I live in the BX. There you go. Flavio, you got
Getting robbed, Flavio.
My peoples.
William says Tywin Lannister from the game. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know who that is. Okay, they call him the advisor. I got you. What did you do then? It's broken. So what? You're sending it back? Michael, I'm just getting here. What did I miss? You missed the whole show, Michael. Where have you been?
Yeah, basically everything. Yep.
Why does Shuri look
The
like
top bottom discussion.
All right, guys. All right, well, guys, this is it for tonight. We've been on for 2.5 hours. Thank you guys for being here with us tonight. Always
The raffle.
you guys. No, yeah, right after the because I got to do a separate stream for it. So because I have them,
Gotcha.
I have raffle 1, 2, 3, 4. I was gonna do it, on here, but I want to keep them. You know what I mean? Just so people could go back and check the actual stream right away. So Michael has been sleeping. My wife supports my collecting. Oh, that's awesome! It's always good. It's always
Show
nice
off.
to have show off. Apparently, I'm being sent. Oh, okay, good. That's good. Better than having to ship it back and stuff. Thank you, Thule. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys again. Bobby Ray, 16 Junkie. Thank you, Insane One, for always being here. Everybody who's always here with us. Thank you guys again. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one.